Hey.
Yeah. Hello.
How's it going?
Hey.
Welcome
Wow.
to another episode of Eldermythe. I'm going to go sit over there because we're going to start a game.
Wow. Whoa. That was a thing.
The cat's going to be in the weapon shop.
The what?
The cat's going to be in the weapon shop.
Aww. Spiritual kitten.
All right.
I love that everybody has spiritual kitten now.
I did a thing.
It makes me happy.
Spiritual kitten.
That's
what it is.
Hi. Hello.
Oh, hey.
Well, it was a preamble.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good so far. Yeah, I'm neutral.
About my
a little chaotic kind of neutral.
All right.
I'm good.
So preemptive warning, we've had a little bit of internet hiccups locally, so hopefully we're good tonight. My name's Eric Millett, and you've tuned into the Disciples of Eldermythe D&D 5e live streaming campaign. It's a homebrew campaign, time travel, wibbly wobbly craziness in an alternate version of Faerun. Nice shirt, sir. Almost forgot. Again, I'm Eric Millett. You can find me online at Eric Millett or at Kilior in various places in dark corners of the internet. I'm going to do quick.
Does the internet have corners?
Not anymore.
Maybe now.
No,
because
potentially no, just walls.
Yeah.
Just walls.
Yeah.
Net neutrality. Anyway, it's going to pass it around. Quick introductions. We're short of Pete tonight. We hope he's doing well. Wishing his son great luck tonight in his concerting.
Bard training.
And his bard training.
Bard training, yes.
Bard training, that's the one. So we're going to do quick intros around the table. Go ahead, starting with, let's go with Argate tonight. Let's
switch it up a little.
I get to go first.
It's because his name starts.
Surprise!
That's because they're saving the best for last.
Are we going on?
I am Ari-A. I play Kokai, formerly. His new name is Anaksun. He is the group's Ronin samurai kind of hodgepodge of Keanu Reeves and a lot of movies. And anyway, yeah, he's a good guy, pretty much. He's probably the only good guy in this group, actually.
Not true.
You're evil and you know it.
All right.
You're
I'm
evil.
evil.
Hey, Stell's a good guy.
On a side note, I make very sharp, pointy things, knives, swords, and illuminated, glow-in-the-dark lightsabers. Yeah. Turn the sound off there. Anyway, if you're interested in one, including this one, which is now for sale.
This one is not.
Commercial.
That one is not. Come check me out on Facebook and Instagram at Ragnarok Bladeworks. Ragnarok, spelt like the end of days for the Viking gods.
Okay.
That was a lot. Mine's not.
That was
gonna be
well
that
done,
complicated.
sir.
Mine's not
That
going
was
to be
nice.
that complicated.
Nice
Yeah,
speech.
I rambled a little
Good
bit.
speech. No, good speech.
My name's Pat. I play Yorvith, the Drow Eldritch Knight. Yeah,
And
and that's it.
The internet's over there, Pat.
That's the beginning.
Oh, hey, there they are.
Hello.
Oh my God, the
What I
light. Make
said.
it stop.
Look at it that way.
All right.
Wow.
Next up,
Google signing in for a thing.
What's it doing?
I don't know. We're going to find out. Jason, why don't you go ahead?
I am Jason. I play. Can you hear me?
I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I play Stell, who is an arcane trickster / rogue, and known as the Weasel.
No.
And I would say that I support net neutrality, but it doesn't exist anymore. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So we got dead officially.
Yeah. 12 o'clock today.
Oh God.
D-E-D dead.
That's weird. All your internet hiccups started today.
I can't imagine why.
But no, could not be related. My internet will not be suffering. Adonis.
What you skipped on? Okay.
All right.
You got to do the hide like everybody.
I
who's watching.
thought
I thought you were.
going in a thing.
Me too.
Hey, we have a special guest tonight. We'll get to that in a moment.
Sorry.
Hi, I'm the guy who usually shows up late.
You can actually introduce yourself tonight. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Right?
Yeah, that's the first.
We don't rehearse this.
Because I'm actually training a lot of young bards.
Yep, that's what you
But
do.
not
That is-
Pete's young bard.
But not Pete's young bard. That's why I'm here. So you can. So I here play Ardorar, the bard turned cleric of Erishkigal,
AKA Mora's mom.
aka Moro's mom, soon to be son-in-law.
Hey!
Hopefully, if we find out.
It's not awkward at all.
You can find me on the internets, typically as A Meilus, Meilus, on the Twitter, the Instagram, and all those kinds of things. I share a lot of pictures of my child and cats and other stupid
Because
things.
cats are awesome.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So is my kid. So
I mean, we might
yeah.
be prejudiced, but
Your kid is a cat.
Yeah. You may also find me in some places where gaming occurs as Voithan, Vuathan.
Oh, wait then.
Yeah.
Nathan.
You know it.
I didn't catch that.
Made
Spell
an
that again.
excellent bowling
VU.
ball.
He made it. His
H-A-N.
head made an excellent
Yep,
bowling ball.
his-
I
yep,
enjoyed that
wizard.
so much.
Yep.
Hey,
Another one of your
who are
exploits.
you?
Hi,
Say it to tomorrow.
I'm Jen.
Moral clause.
Krampus.
Moro Claus. I'm Moro Claus today. I play Moritar, the tiefling sorcerer. And you can find me on Twitter at Militant and on Facebook at Militant Cosplay and Illustration. And there's bacon petting that is happening.
Courtesy of.
I made bacon.
Yeah.
And Holly helped.
It's a magic.
Holly helped.
Yes,
Very nice.
Holly got it started.
Hi, Holly. Love you. Thanks for the help today.
Much help today.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yes.
And you may have heard this, possibly. That's gonna be super loud in the mic.
I know.
Awesome.
Sorry.
You may have heard rumor that we might have a special guest tonight. I'm here to tell you, in fact, that we do.
Lies. It's not true.
Blasphemy!
John, why did you say
Anybody with eyes can actually
I'm
see
the
it.
witch.
Hi, my name is Dawn, and I play the changeling bard Ivy for this campaign.
Surprise!
Surprise, motherfucker.
Could be a villain.
Surprise, motherfucker. Yeah.
Some fries. All right. When we last left our
Surprise.
Wait, are we
intrepid
right?
adventurers,
They were. Huh?
That's the command word for the magic carpet.
It's
Surprise!
Surprise.
Make it so.
All right.
It's probably fly, motherfucker.
It
in
is fly
Infernal.
motherfucker in Infernal.
Yeah.
I believe.
That's I take it out, and that's what I yell at it.
The
Now that I
party-
remembered, I have one.
The party is in various drinking states.
I'm 3 glasses
Yeah.
plus catnip in.
You mean the players?
I mean, the
I
party
mean, what? No, I'm not
and
that. No,
the players.
I'm not.
Scotch.
yours.
Scotch.
Beep, 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 beep.
Scotch.
All right.
It's that kind of game.
That was loud and in your ears. I apologize, internet.
It's loud in your ear. I'm just gonna get it all out right now.
Out of your rear.
Just gets worse.
We're going to
It's
switch
not
from
gonna
soda to
happen.
wine.
Yes, because wine.
Because why not?
Because
Why
wine
not?
Why not?
All right. The party was drinking around a table in the tavern.
I'm coping.
Yeah. Ardorar was playing fantasy-themed death metal.
Yep.
Getting out his anger, frustrations, and fears on the imagery he has seen. I believe weren't you escorting Shalfan over to
The mirror.
the mirror?
Yes, you were.
Yes,
So let's put you guys back over
Oh,
here.
maybe
Oh,
maybe he touches
oh.
the mirror.
What you
What
do?
happened?
Nothing.
What you do?
Uh-oh.
Why'd you do that?
Nothing.
And Stell was babysitting.
His sword's a little. That's you can.
You
There's
just
medication
think
for
Laura,
that.
you have a
Stretch
blue pill for
Armstrong, you
I have
can
a blue
bend
pill
that
for him.
material?
I mean, I figured it was a hand-forged sword on that mini.
Not that one.
Not that one.
What
All right.
that one?
I have so many comments.
That
Okay.
one.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So the scene has been set.
Great.
The party, mostly in the tavern, drinking,
More
trash,
Having a whale of a time.
death metal on loot. Shalfan and Anaksun in
The
shop.
Double bass pedal as I can.
With a loot.
of Elmoric already off the rails tonight. Awesome. What do you guys want to do?
I was
Keep going.
drinking
Happy
and enjoying
inspiring
Ardor's
and inspiring.
and
you know,
talking with
mosh pitting
Stell, who was
fast.
talking me down a little bit.
All that I see, absolute horror. I cannot live. I cannot.
like that.
Pretty accurate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
pretty
much.
Metallica-esque.
Yeah.
Metallica.
Only on a loop.
Yeah.
So it sounds more like a ukulele rock. No.
You know it.
So it's like Walk Off the Earth plays Metallica. Is.
Yep. Perfect.
All right. So you're jamming out on your lute. You're drinking your sorrows. Stell,
Stella's babysitting.
He's
babysitting.
babysitting me.
You're
And
babysitting
putting
Moro
catnip in my wine.
wine cat trip.
Yes.
All right. Yorvith, maybe you have some sanity.
Stell's daycare.
I believe Yorvith was drunk
Oh,
when we
that's
got
right.
in here.
A lot of sanity.
That's right.
At this point.
Yeah, Yorvith was drunk when we got here.
That's
He was
correct.
already drunk. That's where I got the great idea.
Hey.
How about you, Anaksun? How about lending some sanity to this party?
Well, I
Well,
believe
you-
that I just talked Bemis out of not touching the mirror.
That's correct. You talked Shalfan from touching the mirror.
It's Shalfan.
He is in the Shalfan form,
Shelly.
not the Bemis form.
Old character names.
Yeah, I know,
He'll
Kokai.
always be Bemis.
See you.
Nope, I'm not gonna sing it. I'm not playing a bard today.
Most interesting man in the world.
So,
That's
I don't know what we should do now, friend.
Stay thirsty, my friend.
I think
There's this great curiosity shop, though.
we're in it. You mean this shop?
Yes.
Full of this curious mirror.
Mm-hmm. He just keeps looking back at the mirror.
Work. Got anything to drink?
What?
No, we shouldn't. We shouldn't. Never mind.
I mean, don't you have things to be attending to?
We do. And the last thing we drank tried to kill us.
Yes, that was
You say we like I did it.
curious, wasn't it?
No, you just killed Lily.
I saved her.
You are
Fine.
in separate buildings. You cannot argue.
Yeah.
Don't make me turn this
She's
meeting
drunk
around.
messaging me.
Yes. Hey, don't touch the mirror.
All right.
I know you're over there.
I know you're over there. Don't look at it. It
Don't
sucks.
not listen to my messages. I know you're
I
there.
know you're there. Pick up.
Just respond, damn it.
We're sorry. The cook guy you are trying to reach is currently unavailable.
I'm trying to reach out soon.
All right. Way off the rails already.
Guys, we're just having
Imagine that.
Shalfan looks at you and says, maybe we should reunite with our allies. I do not like the darkness that I saw. And I fear that it is coming our way.
Suddenly,
Only a
William
possibility.
Shatner.
I don't think.
Yes,
It's
the voice of
coming
Shalfan
our
will be
way.
Will Shatner all night. So
I do not
just
like
No, please don't.
be ready for
God,
that.
no.
in the mirror.
Then I'm gonna be someone else.
Oh, you want to be Sean Connery, do you?
Uh-uh.
Now listen here, you son of a bitch.
He's not going to do it. All right.
Be prudent at the juncture.
This is like Jen's nightmare. All right, let's bring this in, shall we?
How to get sued by every somebody at once.
Shalfan just starts to walk towards the tavern.
I will follow.
Every time. You guys return to the tavern. Shalfan and his droopy facing forward sword.
Oh, Shelly's back.
Hey, so you want to buy it?
you want to
Help you fix it?
Where'd you go?
It's fine.
I
No,
looked at the
don't do
mirror
it. It's gonna.
and
You're gonna give
It
yourself,
was.
you're gonna give yourself whiplash.
I'm going to throw this
a
wine at
horrible
you.
experience. Wait, are you talking to me or Shelf?
Both.
I looked at the mirror, even though you told me I shouldn't. It's a terrible experience. That's really not-
That's not a thing that Kirk would say.
I did the thing you told me not to do,
And it was
and
bad.
it was bad.
Yeah, high wisdom score. Imagine how that works.
What's that like? Tell me what that's like.
All right.
That's not my highest stat.
Well,
Great.
3 of us are sober.
Great,
I
goodly,
think.
goodly.
Stella, are you still good?
Of course I'm sober. I have to. Somebody has to keep an eye on these two.
Ivy, from behind the bar, you see this
I'm
party
having
growing. There's a particular figure of interest to you. When you brought drinks over, you happen to notice a signet ring and a necklace of particular interest.
What are you talking about?
Oh boy.
I'm going to approach the party.
Okay. So you covering for Jack's shift tonight.
What?
Nice.
You come over to the party, and you have to do it with a little skipping, like.
Oh, okay.
Little sachet.
Yeah.
Is everything all right tonight? Can I get you anything else?
You're too far.
I know,
too
I'm far
I'm
away,
wasted right now.
Yeah, because that wine was spiked with a little catnip.
Just kind of blankly, like I look, and then oh wait, oh god. I think we're fine. Are we good, Stell? Are we good?
Maybe some water for the table.
Water and maybe some food to help metabolize all of that wonderful wine.
Moritar, I need you to go ahead and roll a Constitution check.
Moritar's going to be on the back on his back.
I hate it when you take my ideas.
A
before
check or a save?
It's because
That's an 11.
An 11.
sometimes I'm in your head because it's warm and cozy in there.
Okay.
Just so you know how poorly I rolled, I have a +9 to that.
So Moro, you
That was
go.
almost great.
I think that, and you just literally flat face into the table, paws out onto the table,
Gone.
like blah, right onto the table.
Great. That seems accurate. After the catnip and the wine.
Avi, I need you to go ahead and roll a perception check, please.
Me?
Yep.
Not the face.
Yes, please.
Right. Oh, that was perfect. Let's see. 18.
18. You clearly see now a signet ring, and the design is a design which you've researched over a good portion of your life. You recognize that signet to be the signet of Erishkigal in the family Miramar.
I'm out cold, so. Night, y'all.
How curious.
Elmore? No, you're
Yeah,
not
Mark maybe
Elmore.
had a kid.
He seems to be a little out at the moment. Would any of you happen to know where he that particular ring?
You're on stage jamming out.
I would be the one.
Why do you want to know?
I want to know because it's a familiar symbol, but not one that I see frequently.
Well, our friend here has been popular in this town before, so I'm sure that's where you saw it.
Very popular.
Can I just do that from my
Popular.
past notes?
Know about
In what
popular.
manner?
You look at
You can teach proper ploys how to talk
That
to boys.
down.
There are ways to.
That points to the board just down there.
Oh,
as you say this, Stell, you look in mid-20s, maybe
Oh.
female,
Ah.
What's your current appearance, Ivy?
What else?
All right. You
Dark
see
hair.
a relatively young, maybe mid-20s wood elf, looking at you. And
He'll put some dates together in his mind. It's like,
It computes.
Does not compute.
he looks for a bluish tinge.
Does not compute.
there's no real blue tinge to this wood elf, but there is a familiarity as you look up at her.
Huh. Interesting.
All right.
I check for
That's
hooves.
all Stell says.
Check for hooves.
Go ahead and roll a hoof check.
Rude. You see mine under the table.
That is a
jackass.
6 hoof check.
You do not see hooves.
Wow, he doesn't even see my hooves. This is a shitty roll.
I wasn't looking at you.
All right.
Come on.
Oh my God.
All right. What are you guys doing? Yorvith, go ahead and roll a Constitution
I'm like,
saving.
I'm out, so I don't know what you want me to do.
How long has Arthur been playing?
Ooh.
Oh,
It's been like 10 minutes
Okay.
at this point.
no,
Tell me
it's
what
like an
my
hour-long
45
set, yeah.
12.
12. You're compelled to just be truthful and honest and blurt out something.
Oh no, you
that's
drink the
inappropriate.
truth juice.
Say what?
You drank the truth juice.
You're compelled to blurt out some hidden truth or something that you wouldn't
Good
normally
news.
say.
I miss my mom.
So he's me.
Sorry.
So Eric, what you're saying is he's me when he's drunk.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, but drunk Jason is the best.
Yeah.
It's the truth juice. So good.
Deep dark secret time.
You didn't realize it was an improv class tonight.
Wow. I don't think what Yorvith would blurt out. Just
I secretly hate all of you.
I'm
I still like spiders.
I'm attracted to dwarves.
I have a crush on Onyxoon.
Oh, you man.
Stell's my best friend in the entire world.
I mean, it's just
Barkeep, I'm gonna move my table.
to the next bar.
I wish I was living here right now.
There you go.
And as he
That's
says
true.
it,
Sick of
he
this.
just curls up
Wait, I didn't hear what you said.
on the table.
So
He
now
did
you
not say that clearly enough
sprawl
to be
out on the
picked up
table,
on the
right?
microphone.
Sick of this adventure.
What's
He
that?
did not say that clearly enough to be picked up on the microphone.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So go ahead and say what you said.
Sick of this adventure. I just want to be alone.
And as he says this, he just curls up and
Just-
falls asleep on the table.
So we could probably use a few rooms for the night because I think some of these folks need to sleep this off.
It does appear to be the case. Do you still want that water and food?
Yeah, I think we'll try to get some in some folks, and then if necessary, we'll carry them up to their rooms.
Oh, good luck.
He means me.
Yeah, I mean him because I'm not lifting anybody.
Meanwhile, I float.
Yeah.
Don,
You know what we need? Aircasters.
Jesus.
You prank.
Don, just so you're aware,
I'll grab you by the horns and I'll push you like a dolly.
he's clearly lifting.
I'm passed out on the table right now.
Oh, golly.
What exactly did he mean by adventure?
Well, we're adventurers. We go on adventures.
I love stealth.
What kind of adventure?
You know, the kind with killing stuff and daring do and
Doing things.
and apparently whatever kind of music that is.
You look over and there's this bar just.
You actually hear him saying, "We're fucking up time." You hear him yelling about how we're screwing with
But
time.
partially in Infernal.
Aren't you doing that in Infernal though?
Yeah.
The,
Oh, yeah.
The best part.
Now he's kind of going. He's kind of starting to slow down a little bit.
We've
He's
talked
kind
Oh,
of
it's
switched away.
introspective metal.
He's he's stepped away from
He's got his
the
finger.
Metallica. Now he has kind of stepped more in the deeper, darker direction of like Dashboard Confessionals. He's very whiny now.
Oh,
Very
you're
whiny
emo.
now.
Emo arty.
Very much an emo arty.
Emo arty.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
That's no obstacle for Ivy.
Yeah, I figured that.
Yeah.
Does Ivy speak Infernal?
Yes.
Every single time that Arter makes a particularly awful statement, Stell also winces.
Because I've taught Stell the best words.
Yeah.
All right. So, are you guys?
Interesting music. Let me go and get that water for you. What food did you have in mind?
Whatever you've got handy.
There's a roast boar.
Oh,
There's some freshly cooked vegetables
Oh,
and
we
potatoes.
love the roast pork.
Vegetables.
That's the best.
Roast boar?
Yep.
Vegetables.
All right.
Yes, just be careful. It might have been human ones.
All right.
Ivy goes to get the items.
Human again.
All right. You on your way to get the items, you slip out the back here to the tavern, and I will give you some notes privately in Discord about what it's like Discord and like that cord. It's like this.
It's like this and like that and
cord.
like this and
props to Discord. We like Discord.
Yeah.
hey Discord, if you could let me adjust the size of the type on my phone app, it would be awesome. Thanks.
What she said.
Because it's so tiny,
You
I
just-
can't
you
see
just- You just totally dropped an ad at Discord.
it. So that'd be swell.
Did you figure out how to change the color though?
Yeah, but it makes it worse because then it's
Oh.
black with the white and I can't read it. I can't read it more. But
Yeah.
Well,
I can't words because I've had 3 glasses of wine with catnip.
In real life?
No. I do have catnip.
And you do have wine.
I do have wine.
Let's try it.
So, yeah,
I'll just
so-
fall
Ivy,
asleep.
Ivy, in the back, where you, as you're sort of half preparing the food, you're checking some of your notes. You're comparing, some of the research that you've done to the signet ring that you just observed. Basically, and the little text in Discord there that I just sent you direct. Arterar, it's been about a half hour. You're starting to feel a little tired. I mean, that anger drove you for a while.
Yep.
That fear drove you for a while.
Not so
Now the
like it was-
whininess is just like wearing on you.
Now he's
right?
sounds
Because
weird.
wine can only be whiny for so long.
But Dashboard Confessionals is a pretty long set. I remember from a long time ago.
Yeah. You hit your second wind,
Yeah.
No.
and it's even more whiny and bitchy.
Great.
Oh
Awesome.
God, make it
Miserable.
stop.
There is weeping.
That
There
is literally what Stell is thinking. Please make it stop.
absolutely just weeping.
As
He's
Arterar
singing
starts
about Mara.
you hear the word Mara, which brings you
What?
directly awake. Whoa, my daughter!
Talking about blood being everywhere and not being the fun kind.
Oh, no, like the Country
Shell
Bear
fan,
Jamboree.
You're so lucky you don't understand this.
The Country Bear Jamboree.
Okay.
There
Yep.
was blood
Yep.
on the saddle.
You know it.
I'm just curious. Can Ivy hear this singing? Where
You
she
can
is?
hear, yes. At this point,
He's sing yelling right
he's
now.
like, yeah, he's basically just like,
But it sounds great
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
somehow.
no.
It rolled really well last
Roll
time.
another performance
Oh.
check because you've switched genres.
Oh,
Yeah, that's rude.
you're not as good in this genre.
22.
At 22,
He's
man,
just as good.
people are just enthralled with your whiny emotional crap as they were with your demonic hell spawnish
Awesomeness.
metal loot.
Metal loot.
Do I notice the people being enthralled in this?
There's a couple young half elves who are just like,
Oh, yeah, that
he's
group
so real. He gets it. He's so real.
Yeah. So Arterar chooses one. He just
Wow.
looks deep into their soul.
He's so
Intense.
Yeah, and not in like the way, like the giggity way, but
Like I'm going to roll through your flesh kind of way.
And then he plays the brown note.
Go ahead and roll an intimidation check for me.
You got it. He's got a lot of feelings right now.
Yeah.
So that's a 25 intimidation.
You literally see
Where the
a
brown pants?
puddle appear beneath the skirt of this young elvish woman.
Ew.
And she just cowers and starts rocking in her own urine on the floor. And the other girls, seeing that you're just asphyxiated on this other one, they pee themselves too, trying to think that maybe they will draw your affections and attention. They pee themselves and they start shaking on the floor. Look at me!
What are you doing? What is happening?
Somebody please get us some Febreze in here.
Did you what?
Oh yes, prestidigitoxycline.
Ivy, you make your way out and around, and you just see these groupies in front of the bar, rolling around in a pile of urine, and just looking up at him admiringly. And you can't figure out for the life of you why, because the absolute shit coming out of his mouth right now is offensive. But you get the sense they don't understand Infernal.
But it's real.
It's so real. It's really creepy.
Ivy just kind of sighs and uses prestidigitation on all of them.
That's a good usage.
And as she walks over, you see that the puddle of urine just sort of seems to disappear. You're like, OxyClean.
All right.
I'm using this dice today.
Okay. You're at your 45-minute mark, and you see a plate of fresh roast boar come
It's
out.
your favorite.
Memories.
And it's garnished with truffles.
Truffles?
And you're like,
What do you want to roll for that?
I mean, you can just choose if you would like to.
I'm going to do a 50-50 on
Artie, come have some food.
Odds and evens.
Yeah, so he takes he notices it. He just stops playing. No, literally, yes, exactly.
Stuff, yeah.
He's gonna take the loot, smash it on the ground, and then run at the board.
All right, so
Wow.
the loot that was left by the bard,
Yeah.
this is obviously not your
Oh,
loot.
no, yeah.
The loot that belonged to the bard who was supposed to be playing here
Yeah.
tonight, you just smash it on the ground and you jump off the stage and you grab at the board.
Oh man. Oh, Arterar.
Ivy, do you want to roll to dodge, maybe?
Do you feel better? I feel better. I feel much better.
Yeah, Dodge is a good idea.
What did you do to him when he was...
What? I didn't. What are
You're
you?
passed out.
No, you said Mara, and I woke up.
Oh.
What happened to music?
Where did my metal lullaby go?
That put me to sleep.
I will pat Yorvith on the back. Lullaby.
Thank you.
Lullaby.
Oh.
Go to
Oh,
sleep,
no,
dark
stop.
elf.
Stop.
now.
Alex, too,
Go
no.
to sleep.
Go to sleep, man.
So I'm assuming Ivy's Morotar is awake again.
Yes, Moritar is
Still kind of drunk.
drunk and conscious.
That's a magical place to be.
I see you're conscious now.
Yep.
Yeah, give him some water.
I've heard you've been around here before and were popular.
Wait, who told you that?
That
That
fellow
would be-
over there. Del.
No.
Moro, drink a glass of water.
I hate
Can't.
water.
Fish make love in it.
I hate water. Fish pee in it. No.
Shelfon reaches out and just touches you,
Ah.
and you are instantly sober.
Oh.
Damn.
Well, that sucks. Thanks, Shelly.
My friend. My pleasure, friend.
Wait, no, that means something different.
He just looks at Onyxun and winks.
How many times can you do that?
Once. DM's discretion.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Well, that was catnip wasted.
Catnip.
Yeah. Anyway, so hi, water, great.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. What?
Perception check for me, Mora.
And
Now that
food.
you're awake and sober.
And food, Mora.
Yay!
Gloria.
That's an 8.
8. You're looking at Mara. Mara is waiting the table.
That shit's weird.
And you sort of
I see that.
Yep. The person who's bringing food to you is Mara.
What?
What does she look like to you?
Waitress.
Stell casts message and says to Moro, "Yeah, you were here 20 years ago. She looks about 20, doesn't she?"
I don't shocking know. Why?
I'm telling you. You were here 20 years ago.
I know that I
What were
will.
you doing?
Most of the town.
And that is the win quote for the night. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been the Disciples of Eldermythe. Have a good night.
Deserves inspiration.
Yes, my friend.
Wow.
You do take an inspiration point. I like that idea.
So I gotta ask a player question
Mhm.
here. Would I,
Would.
Arterar, recognize this person?
Make a perception check.
But you look like a wood elf before.
just 20.
20.
I'm so fucking confused right now.
In front of you, you see a wood elf.
Okay.
Early mid-20s, you
I'm
think. Hard to
fucking
tell.
Crazy.
Ivy, do you want to describe your appearance?
Yes. Dark green eyes, dark brown hair. Let's see. 5'4", about 115 pounds.
Read the sheet.
Double checking.
Way to do it.
Yep, make sure all the stats match. Yeah, so you see like a very early aged wood elf.
Okay. No discerning features, seeing as I know this,
No, they're
person biblically.
But that's not what I see.
there's some similarities.
Okay.
You feel like maybe
Right.
you've seen this person. They're probably from this town.
Got it.
You're
okay.
pretty familiar with this town, and so you would think that they are.
Okay.
You can't place the family though.
But it's not
But
that
it-
striking.
It's not like, oh my god, I'm looking at my mother.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Yep, okay.
Oh wait, that already happened.
Yeah, that did happen. So, Okay.
Okay.
But that's not what I see.
That is not what you see.
I think I'm going crazy.
Nom.
I message Arterarge.
Nom.
When and she looks like Mara to me.
Double take.
I'm so confused right now.
Go ahead and roll a you could go investigation here.
I'll go with investigation. That's actually shitty. But,
I'm like, what the shit? Maybe
18.
the catnip
18?
fucked with my brain.
This girl standing in front of you. I
Never
mean,
taken this
maybe in the facial features a little bit, but
You've
Does
never-
not look like
I don't-
Mara
I don't think
at
you would
all.
have catnip.
Moritar
What?
in the message.
What?
I see a resemblance, but nothing further.
Okay, yeah.
That is not who I know.
No, clearly no. But this is really weird. Maybe I should lie down.
Maybe, but we have business.
Just to clarify, Moro sees a blue Mara, or just a.
I know. I need
that's a meta
clarification.
question for Moro to ask if Moro wants to reinvestigate.
Well, you said Mara, so that's what I pictured.
Huh? You want to look again?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Investigation this time.
Investigation is 15.
15. That is a young, elvish girl.
Okay.
And your brain is like,
okay.
That's
I'm
not
better.
what I saw
Nope.
last
Okay,
time,
that's
but-
weird. That's weird. There's a glitch in the matrix.
Right?
All good. I'm good. I'm fine. Totally fine.
Are you sure?
Yep. Great.
I believe that the son of Erishkigal should take a nap.
You say this out loud.
No.
Okay.
In the message. We were doing the messaging. No, a cat nap.
that I would say out loud.
Hey, you need a cat nap.
All right.
I feel like I briefly had a nap on the table.
I mean,
Sorry
you notice
for
that the blue demon with the horns and the once aggressive bard are both looking at you and then like looking at each other and just doing like a
Yeah. Cone of silence. Yeah.
back and forth and then looking back at you and then
We're so
Yeah,
subtle.
we're definitely like coneheads.
yeah, really.
I know that one.
Fireworks.
Shelly is like
massive quantities.
Consume mass quantities.
Look soon. I think I should return to the mirror. I think I could discern more information from it.
Bad idea.
Maybe you could
Roll. He's gonna roll
Make
a
Friendly veto.
Wait, let him touch it. I want to see what happens.
He's gonna roll a persuasion on you.
What
That's
a better
a-
idea right now.
I
We
don't
find
know
out
his
what
modifier
happens
is. So I'm
when
gonna
he
go straight roll. That's a
touches
15.
No.
What do I roll?
Wisdom.
You roll popcorn.
Save.
That's what you roll.
More than mine.
17.
Yeah, you can continue to object, but he's literally like, he looks like he's guided with purpose.
I'm like, bye, Shelly.
Purpose or purpose?
He starts to walk out. He's guided by porpoises.
Get back
Wait, he's
there.
guided
Go.
by porpoises?
Yeah.
That would be-
Or are they like swimming through the air?
No, I'm thinking the whole Habakkuk thing.
Oh,
For the
and
hell of it.
For the hell of it.
fishies.
Yorvith, you wake up in a still somewhat drunken stupor. Ah!
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, welcome back.
Oh yeah. That's Slim Jim.
Welcome back to Wakey Time.
What happened? What's
You,
going on?
nothing. Where there's food
Yes.
and water. There's water.
Is there anything,
Water.
is there anything else to drink?
Water.
Want water.
I will add
Fermented water.
Fermented water.
fermented water.
Start eating.
That's interesting.
Forget it.
Eat the boar. Stare at Arterar. No, I'll have some of the boar. That smells really good.
Shelfan,
And
listen
I'm
here,
hungry
young
because
man.
catnip.
You come back here right now, young man.
You try and grab by the ear.
The light compels me. I've never used
The power of Habakkuk compels me.
Light my foot up your ass. You touch that mirror.
I want to see both of those things. Come back.
May or may not be how I talk to my kids.
Yeah.
I brought you into this world. I can take you out of it. That's a good one.
I'm going to say that because I did.
So
That's
true.
fair. That's fair. You could say that to him. I was like, wait. Yeah.
I mean,
Caprica.
Can I ask your name?
What to me?
Yes.
Moritar.
Moritar. Yes, I have heard that name around here.
Yep, that's the thing.
Morflem. Mortar.
Shut up.
L'chaim.
Tar.
And you are?
Oh, my name is Ivy.
Oh, well, pleasure to meet you.
Yes, I believe it is. Could you tell me about that signet ring you're wearing? Where did you get it?
There's your answer.
Thanks, Caprica. You're super helpful. Where'd you get it? Right now.
Like that.
Yeah. But where did I get it? It's mine.
Means world domination.
You know it.
Yes, but it was acquired somewhere, sometime.
Sometime. It's mine.
That ring is yours.
Yep, that's why I'm wearing it.
Ivy, why do you ask so many questions?
I love my guard dog, Arterar.
I'm a curious girl.
How curious.
How curious.
Not very many would know that symbol.
No, unless we have something to say about it.
I like to insight
Sure.
Ivy to
I
see
think lots of people in Luskin know that symbol.
to see if her
No, those people were dead
intentions
still.
are nefarious or not.
Sure, go ahead and roll an insight check.
There were 16 people that knew it, and then they're dead, and then
23.
Ivy, go ahead and roll a deception check for me.
Deception check?
Yes, please.
That should be fun.
this many.
Yeah, 23.
You had a.
I also have a 23.
Oh!
Amazing.
Oh, it's good.
Oh, this is interesting.
Yes. How curious.
You get the sense that Ivy is genuinely interested in Moritar, but you don't know why.
Okay.
Who isn't?
It doesn't seem.
Especially around here.
What you know is it does not seem on the surface to be an intent to harm.
Okay.
And it does not seem to be the usual interest
Sexual interest.
in Moritar.
The horn and the blue.
Yeah.
The horniness.
And the horn.
It's all about what?
See?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly there.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll take the popcorn.
You got it.
Go ahead and decide what you're going to do next.
There you go.
So then I'm just gonna. Arteron's gonna go all in on this.
Okay.
Why do you ask so many questions of the son of Arishka?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
The son of a river.
I'm just looking
Say-
at her.
He's
You're
drunk still.
You are a curious girl.
I'm not.
Does
But
that
he
mean
is.
you are also deaf?
Still is also giving him the same look that Moritar is giving him.
I'm still.
Shelly left. Fuck, Shelly.
You hear? You get back here, young man.
Go get him. We need
Now,
him.
you hear?
We need him. Arderar's fucked up.
So what you're telling me is this man right here before me is the son of the goddess Erishkigal.
Did I stutter?
Hey, boy. How you doing?
Oh, you're back. How wonderful.
He wants to look in the mirror again. I keep telling
Do you
him.
think that's such a good idea for him?
Yeah, I keep telling him that.
Interesting.
What? You just slipped into Larissa. Like, you went full Larissa there.
Never go full.
No, you never go full Larissa.
Oh, but.
Just curious, how much does that mirror cost?
Oh, well, I don't know. I haven't thought about parting ways with it
Wait,
yet. I'm still not sure exactly what it does.
Probably 2 or 3 souls.
At least.
Are you interested in it?
Well, if my friend here decides to try and reach out and touch it, I don't know. I might trip and get 7 years bad luck by accident.
How curious. Well, it's not quite for sale yet. However, if you really wanted to take it, I might be able to think of a transaction that would work out well for all of us.
Let me teach you a phrase that I heard a long time ago, and it's called, you break it, you buy it.
We're going to snag some of that kettle corn. It's actually like not overly sweet kettle corn. Yes, good.
All right.
Oh, hello.
Shalfon looks into the mirror, and you can see he's touching
Himself.
the gem
The gem.
on his armor
Shelly touches
and sort of like starting to reach out towards the mirror. What would
Is
you
he-
like to do?
Is he close enough to touch it?
He is just about like if he reached out, he could probably
He reached out and touched someone.
Ouch.
back here. He could go here and then go there and maybe make contact with the mirror, but he's back here.
Touch gets aura.
If
Let
he
him
starts-
touch it.
If he starts to move, I'll try and push his hand away.
Okay.
Don't do that.
What's he doing? Ken? Trying to,
You see,
Like I get the feeling that he's trying to do this, and something happened, but I don't think he's intending to touch it yet.
young man,
yeah, you really did good.
I think you need something for your journey.
Curious.
Indeed. Would you like to make a deal?
A deal?
Indeed, I have some things
What's
that I'm
up?
not 100% sure what they do yet, and since you're so good at figuring those things out,
You can take him with you and blow up wherever you are.
Deal or no?
Last time I tried to make a deal, I got zonked pretty bad.
zonked. I'm not familiar with this term. Would you like to make a deal? Yeah,
So you want me to take some items and test them out as I go?
Holly wants
Indeed.
bacon.
For
Send it to
what?
for the internet. Oh, I can't do it.
Well,
Like Willy Wonka did that.
I have
But
one
we
item
need
in
giant
particular
bacon.
that I would need you to test for me before you go. He reaches underneath the counter,
Oh,
Pushes a button.
shiny red candy. Like
pulls
that.
out a square jar.
Mason jars are kind of scary.
That makes it like a container.
Peanut gallery over there.
Seriously, how am I going to kill their characters tonight?
Aww.
You're gonna kill our family first.
No.
Here, drink this.
La, 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 la.
If you
I would ask what it does, but I know you don't know.
Probably.
clearly,
Where'd it come from?
I have my sources.
Sorry.
Some of them must remain anonymous.
I mean, more generically, is it elvish or dwarvish in nature?
It was the only thing remaining
Oh boy.
on a caravan that was completely ransacked by the bloodbane orcs.
So I'm gonna assume that I'm gonna touch it and it's gonna open up and kind of like the dogs from last time, just sprang into. Remember the horn with the dogs and the cat chase and the country music.
Oh, and I turned into a panther and ran around. Yeah, I remember that.
There was yakety sax happening.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm afraid that I don't recall what you
Yeah,
said.
there was totally yakety sax.
That one. That's all. Well, I'm assuming that as soon as I touch that, a bunch of orcs are gonna pop out.
Well, there wasn't much left of the bloodbane orcs when they raided that caravan either.
One orc.
And his name is Crawl.
Crawl?
I hate
What?
that guy.
Oh, Crawl. Oh, how many times did we kill him? This many?
3, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
How are you still alive?
Very expensive magic. All right.
Oh,
So
it comes in
I
price.
test this box here.
Yeah,
What are the other items?
Oh, well, there's a fantastic set of gloves that I have no idea what they do, but I think they might be beneficial to you.
They're gloves. They're like they've got sequins on them and they make you dance better.
Is it just one?
no, we already got rid of the one glove.
Yeah.
He said set.
I also have a ring and an amulet.
Oh my.
Ah,
I thought maybe it might be like a paper cane. I was waiting for that.
so what happens when I figure out what they do? Which hopefully isn't bad things.
Well, you come back and tell me, my dear.
To the best of my abilities. I mean, you do realize that we as a group kind of control where we go.
Indeed. And when?
Don't.
Coming soon, where are you?
We're sorry, Kokai is not available right now.
Where did you and Rocky go? I mean, Shelly.
Same thing.
Thank you for using the Elmoric rerouting messaging system.
This is only a test.
Meanwhile, back inside the tavern.
Back at the Hall of Justice.
I'm taking an action.
Okay.
I'm going to use Mage Hand Ledger Domain to give Arterar a wedgie to get him to shut up.
Yeah.
Roll. Go ahead and
You gotta roll.
Go ahead
against
and
the
roll
fact
to
he
hit.
doesn't wear underwear. What?
Oh.
Oh my
roll
I would,
against
say,
Amanda.
I would actually say that this is sleight of hand.
You can go ahead and sleight a hand with that. I'll do
So
that.
that
Yeah.
you want to slice your hand near that.
That's why he's using that.
Oh, right. Yes.
Exactly. That's why I'm using magic.
I'm using the big hand.
All right. That is a 21.
21 beat
Sorry.
your IC.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Even though you're not wearing underwear, you all of a sudden.
Not wearing underwear?
Like a napkin off the table and like.
Why do you ask so many questions about the son of a rich girl?
Pretty much. I will totally play that one.
All right. Fair enough.
I'm trying to maintain a straight face, but then that happens next to me. I don't know. I can't. Sorry.
I need you.
Who did that?
I actually need you to do me a favor, and can you roll? I need you to make a save. Can you make a charisma saving throw?
Yeah.
Can you?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yep. Nope. A 10.
10? 10 is good. 10 is average.
Good.
10 is good in this case.
Good. Great.
You see me. Why do you ask so many questions about the son of a girl? And he kind of gets a little bit like, verklempt for a moment.
From
Yeah.
Oh, the spelkits.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Are you?
Please don't tell me that
Alright.
Infernal is Yiddish.
Give me a minute.
A bit verklempt.
I totally don't notice Stell probably because I'm not that observed.
Well, this
Who
is
did that?
so that's Snell's trick. Nobody sees it.
I love Stell so much.
Yorvith,
Yeah.
you see this.
This is so amusing.
You're thinking about spiders and darkness. And
No parents.
no parents.
No parents.
Murder.
God.
Ivy, do you have more questions? Are you still just hanging there with like water and?
No, she put the water down because I'm drinking it because
Yes.
he still told me I had to.
I think we should get some rooms and get some rest.
We can arrange for that.
That sounds like a great idea. And then can we leave in the morning?
Yeah, I think that's a good plan.
Because I have these pictures in my head that I can't get rid of, bothering me a little bit.
Where are you planning to go tomorrow?
We're leaving town.
Home.
Yeah.
Oh, you are so honest.
What? How much truth juice did you have, Arterar?
We're leaving town.
We're leaving town. Thank you, Stell. What's in that
That was a
one?
great noise.
Are you releasing the Kraken?
No.
No.
I'm not.
Oh.
What's that look like, Kraken?
Uh-oh. Drunk DM leaves 2 people licking Mara. Run!
Run, Ivy, run.
Run.
Rather fascinating. You're leaving. But I could really use a little bit of help myself.
With what?
Blank stare.
We're all like,
I'm trying to
I pick up the cube.
you trying to stare, but you're like cross-eyed.
Meanwhile, back at Oryx,
Yeah.
you pick up the glass cube.
What's glass?
Uh-huh.
Maybe in your
It's a
head.
cube.
It's a glass cube.
It's a cube.
It's a
Yeah,
container.
and there's a
Is it gleaming?
Yeah, I was going to ask if it was green.
it is a there's a murky white pearlescent fluid. Seems very viscous.
I have so many
I think it came
comments.
from Moro.
It might have.
So, yep.
You
20
should
years ago,
try
it would not be weighted for lessons at this point.
You
Notice-
should certainly try it.
No, it doesn't look like that. You guys are disgusting.
You laid it out there. We took it. What do you expect from this group of people?
Context would cheapen it.
It
first
would.
of all.
How does it take you that long to figure out?
It was like waiting, and then
Dodge General, you sick
And
bastard.
then
It
what
looks
is
like
wrong
a
with you
liquid
people?
pearl. A white liquid
Holly
pearl.
says ew.
Shush from the peanut gallery, Holly.
What's the black pearl?
It's not the black pearl.
We
It's a white
just
pearl.
watched Pirates today.
No, we named the monkey Jack.
It was such a good movie.
Boy.
You put the
Lines of the rum
the
gum.
glass jar down, the glass square jar down.
So it's a jar with a lid.
It's not the
It's a
door.
jar with a lid,
It's not a door.
with a viscous
Yep.
white
Yep.
pearlescent liquid in it.
Is it swirling on its own, or
There seems to be some movement
There's
to
a
it.
current.
Yeah, there's almost like a metallic. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
There's almost like a metallic
I'm trying to work
shine.
with
That,
that.
a little bit of a metallic shine in it that comes out occasionally. You also see tones of roll an investigation check on it. Actually, why don't we do that?
I don't do
I'm
that.
better.
3.
A 3. Yeah, you see tones of like metallic, like almost like a metallic aura.
Like it's opalescent.
Opalescent, not pearlescent, opalescent.
And because opal
That's
has
different.
the blues and the reds and all the things in it. Yeah, there you go. You're welcome.
But mostly white, but not cum.
Come again?
Come again?
You were all thinking it.
Oh yeah.
I feel like we did more than think it. I feel like we said it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, cool man. Kool-Aid man.
Bow.
What about you, man?
Oh yeah. Not
So, what you gonna do,
When they come for you.
Bad boy, bad boy. Bad boy. What you
All right. So there's this jar.
Hmm?
Oh hey, where's Shafan? What's he doing?
He's still,
Trying to.
and you see there's like a glow around his hand and his outstretched hand. You see a glow as
He's
well.
got the soul glow.
All right. He's busy. He's not touching it yet. That's good. I'll check that.
All right.
No, but it's the delivery that's really perfect.
Context would cheapen it.
Sorry.
Oh man.
Sorry.
Yeah, but once you guys start down that path.
Oops. Sorry.
It's,
Yeah, you
it's
know.
done.
Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski.
Past the point of no return.
All right, Mr. Elmoric, sir, person, dude.
He's a dude.
He's totally a dude.
He's totally a dude.
He's a dude.
Hey dude. Hey dude.
Good.
All right.
All right, so you need me to figure out what this does here.
Uh-huh.
And then there's a ring, an amulet, and some gloves.
Some gloves, yeah. More like bracers. They're more like braces, actually.
Did they show up together or separately?
Oh. They were delivered by different means to my care.
It's not a match set. That's good. I'm just trying to work through this process here.
Absolutely.
Sure, I'll give him a try.
All right. Very good. You just need to
He's just hyped up
consume
because of that.
that liquid for me.
Wait, I have to drink it?
Indeed. Some sort of potion. Clearly.
I don't know about that. I assumed I would open it and pour it out on the ground and watch a tree grow or something. I don't know. Shut up.
Not nearly.
I didn't even say anything.
You're not going to bait me down that path.
I'm
your master
I'm
comments.
innocent. to quote Eric, I'm a good boy. I am.
You're innocent as the driven on snow.
Yes. Wait. What? Watch out for husky dogs. Don't eat no yellow snow.
Don't drink glowing water.
Glowing water.
Yeah.
It's
like
almost in like a
bioluminescent
meditative
water.
state.
That's like a Fallout thing. Post-nuclear, you know. Yeah. Yes, bioluminescence.
Yes, thank you.
You get the sense he's doing some sort of ritual. That maybe he doesn't want to be interrupted. And each time you tap him, he's like,
Stop messing with me.
Stop making me make concentration steps. Check.
that's an 18. And for the second tap, that's going to be enough. Because it's close. Yeah, pretty much. You're reminded of your master as he just holds and literally the second time he just reaches out and slaps.
Actually, every time you come up, he's got his wings and he's like,
Yeah, his wings are flapping at you.
No.
I'll take a wing buffet.
Yeah, wing buffet it is.
Tastes like bird.
Feathers everywhere.
Radiant feathers.
Tastes like bird. Screw it.
Oh no!
So,
And but
the
I think
spirit-
about
Meanwhile, back in the
the
tavern.
spirit murderer.
I need a dexterity check, please.
That I can do.
Didn't inhabit me. Wait, that sounds
18.
Oh, yeah.
18.
Ding,
Alright.
Ding.
As you consume this
I
liquid,
just want to go to sleep so then we
lightning
can get up and
engulfs
and
the
go-
entire shop.
and go in the morning. Wait, what happened?
Lightning
Nothing.
engulfs.
We don't know anything happening in there.
I-
You hear a thunderous boom outside
Hey, it's Elmore!
as lightning just engulfs the shop.
Is the music starting again?
Well played, sir.
Finally.
Right? Longest set break ever.
Shut up.
Wait, what?
Your Excellency.
Yeah.
You see the glow fade from Shalfan's and he's like, "Ow, what the hell?" And as he takes 25 points of lightning damage, Elmorek goes, "Ooh, ah, ooh." He slips his hand under the counter, slips back a healing potion. Surprisingly, nothing happens to you.
Oh.
But you see, like, charring on the shop.
That's not the first time.
And you look around, and it's literally lightning scarred, as if like a thunderous bolt of lightning came down, very, very frightening me, Galileo.
Frightening.
Galileo.
Galileo.
Yeah. And he goes, "How curious. What will I do with the crate of that?"
It'll make a giant storm.
You have more of that?
Shalfan looks over at you and he's like, "I was in the middle of
You
trying to
keep
discern what
fucking
this was doing. Why do you keep..."
concentration.
No, I need to start all over again.
I won't be drinking anything else.
I'm picturing like Abe from Oddworld. Yeah,
there it is.
does he
Yep.
fart and possess it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Yep. So you
Hand
take
out,
into
hand
your
out,
inventory
okay.
This one I need to play again.
Ring.
ring, necklace, amulet, and
Racers.
bracers.
Bracers. Shut up, Wesley.
Hey, don't make fun of my car.
Wesley.
Wesley got a good report today.
He behaved.
It was very good. He's a good boy.
Got into the academy.
Do your homework, Wesley.
All right. What would you like to do?
Is it all right if I leave him here?
Your predator.
Of course.
That's
Actually,
what
what
he
else you
says. He
got?
calls it the predator sign.
Would you like to know?
Maybe.
He pulls out.
You know this is my weakness.
Let me go to my spreadsheet. He pulls out.
The Elmoric spreadsheet.
I have an Elmoric spreadsheet.
Crazy shit he got to do. You sure it's not in Yolo's guide over there?
There's a column for me to consume. There's a column for
What I did that was stupid.
Pulls out a bottle, and it appears to be empty.
or drinking.
Not this time, dearie.
Oh, magic comes at a price, dude.
What's this one do?
I wish I knew. Would you like to find out?
Anaxun, where are you? We need you.
Wait, I think we've seen one of these before.
Anaxun? Anaxun? What? He's not answering me. Anaxun?
All right.
We need
Back in the tavern.
We gotta go.
Back in the tavern. What are you guys doing?
What are you doing?
We'd like those room keys now, please.
Oh, absolutely. How many rooms would you like?
You
What?
still have that big room and then that small halfling room up in the attic.
Absolutely.
I think the rest of them can stay in the big room, and I'll stay up in that halfling room.
I don't know. Last time you stayed in that room, I think I turned into a cat and snuck up there.
Which is totally fine.
Okay, great.
Oh.
All right. Let me go get those keys for you.
Thank you.
You return back to the bar, grab the keys for the third floor,
Anaxun,
shorter people's room.
we're staying. You should come back. We're getting rooms.
You have a sense that he's probably at Elmore.
Why will he not answer me? I'm not going back to that.
Could I just get you to
shocking
roll
shop.
a d20 for
I'm
me?
not going back to that shocking shop.
Ears
13?
Yeah,
Explosion.
you hear Moritar in your head.
Anaxun, we're staying. We're getting rooms. You should probably come back. We're going to sleep, and then we need to leave in the morning. I don't know what you're doing. What are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing?
Are you in Elmoric shop?
Yes.
Come back! Don't do it. Poor thing. Poor decisions.
I already did it. How'd you not hear it?
Oh, that's what that was.
Didn't hurt, oddly.
Come back. Please come back.
Elmoric's sitting there with the vial,
I'm
empty.
sober again.
My friends need me.
Please.
Very well. Well, make sure you. Where shall I send your interesting friend here?
They said we have a room if he finishes and feels like visiting us.
Very well. When he's done his investigation, I'll send him to the tavern.
It'll give you some time to study him. He's quite curious, isn't he?
He's very curious.
Boy.
I was hoping you'd leave.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be interesting day.
Delightful.
So you leave?
Yeah.
All right.
Come
Go ahead and
back,
walk yourself over to the
Anaxun.
temple, and I will take the
Shelly?
Shelfon figure for the evening. There's an adventure to be had from that.
Oh my.
Damn.
Hey,
You walk
you
in
came back.
as everybody is sort of starting to head up the stairs. You guys retire for the evening.
That's
What is your plan for retiring for the evening?
That's great.
I like
I'll do my usual noise traps on the door and window.
Noise traps on the door.
I'd like to look back at the stage.
Yep. You look back at the stage.
With the broken loot.
Smashed loot.
Yeah.
Roll a history check.
Roll a sadness check.
Roll an emo check.
What is that one? So really history?
Yeah.
22.
You think back to seeing your father perform on this stage the night that he took advantage of your mother
He
and
is a
conceived
shocking
you.
asshole.
You don't realize that you just see him sort of looking at the stage.
Oh, right.
That memory
He's such a
clear in your mind.
He's such a shocking asshole,
Continue.
He really is.
I'm gonna go up to the loot that's in pieces all over the place. I'd actually like to just gently gather it into a pile.
Mm-hmm.
Loot pile.
Look at it. Curse it to hell. And then all you see is him do this. Firebolt, just to
Got it. Yeah.
destroy it.
And it erupts in flames, and you hold that ball of fire in your hand
I'm
as if
so
you are
proud right
controlling
now.
it. Mortar, you see this, and you're like,
I'm like, so that's my son-in-law.
Ivy,
I'm so proud right now.
the infernal singing bard just ignited the loot of the guy who skipped out for playing his gig tonight, and you're kind of like,
Okay.
Whatever.
but he's holding the fire in his hand, as if.
That's a great touch.
There also might be
Yeah, there's a glow emanating
that's
from his
emanating
chest.
from his chest area.
That makes me so happy.
It's a
Every
bit of
time.
red,
Yeah, it's
Bit
a
of black.
reddish glow.
you know,
His black.
Things don't glow
Glow.
black.
but still.
The dark side.
The parts that aren't glowing are, dark.
It's a reddish glow. It's
And-
nice.
yeah.
It makes me happy.
You're wearing leather armor, right?
Yeah, but he's got a little bit of a,
Oh, it's got a little dip
Yeah, he's
to it.
got
Oh, he's
with
got
the-
a V-neck
with
in
the
his
thing.
armor.
No, decolletage.
He's
See
showing
a
a
little bit
little
of a-
chesticle there.
You see a
Yeah.
little bit of a curl,
Yeah.
and
Oh.
the curl is glowing.
His
Roll a
one chest
perception
hair.
check. On
No,
that.
no, different curl.
Perception check on that.
Different
Yes.
curl.
He's not a half elf anymore, so he has no chest hair.
That would be pretty good.
32.
Yes.
You instantly recognize that
Jesus
as
Christ.
the same symbol
That's like
on
my
Voratar's
perception.
signet ring. That is the symbol of Erishkigal and the family of Erishkigal.
We're both affiliated with Erishkigal.
Do I hear the name?
You do.
He's gonna bow down because that's what he would do.
Oy.
So you see the bard bow down on one knee,
And
one
Moro
knee,
just goes,
and drop to his head down to his fist on the knee and says, "Praise be to her name."
Uh-huh.
I'm going back
Praise
to
to the Dark
Elmar.
Mistress.
So say we all.
So say we all.
Arderar, get up. Arderar.
Yes.
well.
Hi.
He blew it.
How
No fixing
can
it.
I
I
earn
did
her
it.
favor?
Wait, what?
What?
How may I earn her favor?
Oh. That's a different
That is a really great
That's a
question.
great question.
Yeah.
I like that
I think that's your department.
one.
Yorvith, you're already stumbling up the stairs, unaware that the people behind you who still have the keys are at the base of the stairs.
How is that
Why
my?
do you-
How is that my?
Stell,
part?
you just look up annoyed at the whole transpiring events, and you start to pull on Moritar a bit, and he sort of just floats as you pull with very little resistance.
But like his leggings.
Go ahead and make a strength check for me.
That's straight. Check.
That should be good.
I rolled a 20.
You pull him directly to the stairs, and you start to walk up the stairs, and he just make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh yeah, I'm so good at those. 16.
You feel the hooves make contact with the first step,
Boom.
and they bump into it, and you just stumble up the first couple set of stairs, and you kind of like,
I guess
Stell,
I'm going.
what the hell?
What are you doing? I was in the middle of a conversation. Stell.
Let's move on.
We
We have places to be. We need rest. You need rest. So does everybody else.
I hate when he's right.
Not true.
I really do, but he's
You hear Yorvith mumble down the stairs, "Oh, I'm fine."
I feel fine.
You know where we need to go. So,
What Stell?
and we're not. You know where we need to go, and we're not going there with the party half drunk.
I'm not drunk anymore, Stell.
For now.
Wait, you have more wine?
Get upstairs and get your son-in-law's button gear too.
Arderar!
Son-in-law. Oh, so home. Home is where
Everybody just
Very well.
spew all the things out of your mouths.
Why do you seek the favor of Ereshkigal?
I'm going back to
I have a good couple.
No.
No, hold on. Sorry.
I have a good couple of reasons. For one, there are some people in particular that I wish to enact vengeance upon.
Oh, this is our favorite!
What the hell?
Stella's doing
Wilmore.
Stella's doing the
Was open.
Oh no.
Stella's doing the Picard face palm.
Huh?
Stella's doing the Picard face palm.
Ah, nice. That's your
Mora's like vengeance.
vengeance, our favorite.
I mean, that's what's better
What
than
kind?
that.
What kind?
I mean,
what kind? What flavor of vengeance?
for the fountain.
You may okay, and there is a figure of Bemis.
Yeah.
Peeing into the no, it's not.
yeah. So,
The statue of Bemis looks glorious in its state.
Well, when I was younger, I was orphaned, and I was brought into the care of a pair of siblings who used me, prostitute, to earn coin for them.
that's not cool.
They didn't want to do their own
We're
work.
just tossing
They sent me to it.
Who were
Third or
they?
fourth coin. You think you hear? Buenos dias.
One is dead. His name was Jasper, and his sister is Jasmine Nightmantle.
It's like a Disney song.
Where are they from?
Habakkuk.
Oh,
Dos.
a few towns over, but
Right.
What coins, por favor?
I do have word that Jasmine may have sent people to find me here, but I wish them luck in actually recognizing me.
Why is that?
I'll get to that sooner or later. There was a reason that I was used by them. I am able to do things that others cannot.
I know.
And
There's a
with
certain set
that,
of skills.
she just, her elven form fades away. Her skin is pale blue. Her eyes are solid black. And her hair is white.
Wait, do you see that?
You see that?
Okay, not crazy. Just what the shit?
Literally, like guffaw.
What? That's the funniest
They're talking.
picture ever.
The waitress turned into somebody different.
That's
You're almost up the stairs
interesting.
all the way.
They're probably gonna pass out in the hallway.
Actually, could you roll a Constitution check for me?
Oh, we have to drag Yorvith to his room.
You don't have.
He's not.
No, I can't because my strength is as good as my dex.
He's
What was
not.
that rolling?
He's not much to drag. On. He's like
Constitution.
100 pounds wet.
It's true.
Have you met
Oh.
me? I was lucky to pick up
12.
stealth.
12. Yeah, you sort of sway a little bit, but you catch the wall and you sort of stagger
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Like, I stayed in a room
I'm
here
good
once.
as the
How
charisma.
far is it into the doorway? to the room.
You know, the public
we're
room might not be the best place for us to have this conversation.
You don't really know which room you're supposed to be staying in. There's 4 in this hallway, plus one at the very back of the hall that leads upstairs, you think?
Maybe
I don't know.
we
As I
should
go down the
talk
hallway, I'm gonna
upstairs
try and
as
see the
opposed to
door.
out here.
You speak truth.
Go ahead and roll a 20 for the first one.
We think that down here is a shit place to talk, and we should probably talk
10.
upstairs.
Probably not a bad idea.
Yeah.
10?
Let's do
That
that.
door,
Do you
You
have a moment?
think it's locked.
I
Lord
love
Xavier Michigan!
Stell mutters to himself, I love how I say something and everybody ignores it, but then Mora says it and everybody's like, oh, that's a great idea.
Do I hear a
Yeah.
sudden cacophony of Ereshkigal?
You do. They're like streamers going on in the air.
But they're
Well,
But
flaming.
this, no. The entrails of human.
For a chance to speak with you and seek my vengeance, of course I have time.
All right, then let's go upstairs,
we.
please.
Time is a thing for us.
Stell, will you hang out with us for a little bit? Great.
As long as we get this over with and we get some rest tonight so we can go tomorrow.
Yes, we need to.
You make your way to the top of the stairs, and you see Yorvith literally with a hand on one doorknob, just like slumped into the door with the hand on the doorknob, and his hands just every once in a while moves across the doorknob like he's trying to open it.
Can I open it for him?
Are you guys in
You can
there?
certainly try.
Can I would love to. I would love to try opening.
I'm pretty sure that's not the right door.
Ivy, he's not at the right door. In fact, you know that there's a noble family that's actually staying in that room right now.
If it's unlocked, it's the right door.
There's a family of nobles in that room. That's not yours.
Oh,
Very, very noble.
Which room is his?
Noble, I belong in that room.
Let's put him in whatever room is his. He needs to sleep.
He does.
Great. Can we try to help Yorvith to his room?
Ivy, you know that the attic space where you typically house short people is open,
Short people.
Short people.
and that the two rooms at the end of the hallway are open.
Holy shnikes.
You're also aware that this
creepily
party
sounds.
is 5 or 6 people,
Right.
and that the rooms typically hold 3 or 4 people at most.
Oh, what fun.
All right.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what?
Totally not taking some of these.
If everybody.
Anyone?
I read to lead the way to one of the
I'm
other.
gonna go then if he's saying he'd like to share.
Oh, dude.
Which room?
Tell me where. Have fun.
Oh, yeah.
I think there's an empty one.
So they're equidistant. They're on opposite sides of the hall.
All right.
So you're coming down a hallway. There's a door on the left, a door on the right, and a door straight ahead that goes upstairs to the attic space where typically shorter
Individuals.
folks stay.
Right. I go to one of the ends. Just at random.
Left or right? You gotta tell me.
Go to
The left room.
The left room.
Just confirming the room on the left.
Yes.
Awesome. You make your way to the room. There are, in fact, 4 cots that are set out in this room. From the last guests that
I don't
stayed there,
see
there
that
are
cot.
there are new sheets on them,
Float.
and there is one large bed as
Mine.
well in the room. What do you guys wish to do?
Arm wrestle Moro for the large bit. Oh, I'm not there.
Mhm.
You're not there?
I'm still at the fountain.
That's right. You're at the fountain.
You lose a bed.
Wait, we have Yorvith.
You have your orbit.
Can we put him in a bed? In
Sure,
a
you put him
cot?
in a cot.
Not in the big bed.
Sure.
I really want
Slump
that
him in
shit.
the corner.
All right. You successfully get Yorvith into one of the 4 cots.
Oh, great. Is there like a table or anything that we can sit at there?
There's a small table. Maybe like 2 people could sit at it.
I'm gonna sit at the table.
Just for the record, and then my character's not saying this, I am. For someone that can turn into a small creature and curl up into a tiny little ball, why do you have to take the big bet?
Because it's nice.
It's good to be the king.
I mean, in all honesty, my plan is to turn into a cat and go hang out with Stell.
All right. And meta.
Yep.
What are you guys doing?
Well, we were gonna chat. That was the whole. Now he's all set. Now we can chat.
He's out. Stell's upstairs.
Someone's coming with us.
Stell, are you upstairs, Stell, or are you in the room?
I'm in the room with them because clearly there's going to be conversation.
Okay.
Thank you, Stell.
You're welcome.
I need my voice of reason.
So there's a small table at the window. There's a chair on either side of the table.
I'm gonna sit in one.
You sit down in one. What is everybody else doing?
I will not sit.
You're not sitting. Where are you going to stand?
I like to stand as close to the door as possible.
Okay.
to kind of keep an ear.
Okay.
As
So
well.
you're sort of manning the door.
Kind of manning the
Stell,
door,
where
but
are you
also
at?
trying to be in the company.
Stell's gonna sit on the edge of the bed like a little kid.
Okay.
I guess I'll motion to Ivy to have a seat.
You sit on the bed, on the edge of the bed, with your legs sort of swaying. You kind of had to hop up and jump to get into the bed.
It's fine.
That was adorable.
Ivy takes the other seat.
Okay.
Fantastic. So what did you want to discuss?
I would like to get my vengeance on this woman.
What do you need Erishkigal to do that for? Just do it.
Because she is the goddess of vengeance.
Mhm. Yeah, that's the thing.
She's got the money. She's got the power. She's got these hired hands out looking for me. If I try to do something on my own, what do you think I'm going to manage?
I don't know. I don't know what you're capable of. Other than turning your back.
Apparently, you're very capable of deception.
You see.
Well,
You can make a roll perception check.
16.
And so, you looked different earlier.
You see a figure that looks familiar walking by. It's
I-
dark, so it's hard to
But
make them out.
so, how do I know what you really
They
look
carry
like?
themselves like an
this
older
is
man.
my true form.
You see them. They're definitely larger. Not feminine
All right.
form, it's a male form.
I
think
can't,
it's all
however,
good.
take on the form of any person that I have seen.
Try and take
That's mildly
Better work.
unnerving.
That's something I can do as well.
You think it's gonna work?
Not terribly well.
Away.
Tell me more. Why didn't you tell me this before?
You see Arterar try and do the mustache thing again.
It's closing time.
Okay. All right. I see what's happening.
Arterar, I must
I
ask
see
you a
what's
question.
happening
I was gonna
here.
go trip him.
Yorvith has my hat. That would,
Oh,
allow me to do more.
she's not wearing a hat.
Oh.
Yeah, many of us possess magics that allow for that sort of illusion, but you seem
it's
to
no
do it in a more, in a different way.
No,
Right,
it's
so-
an innate ability.
It's what?
It's an innate ability. I was born with the ability.
Decorate the
What is-
statue with
what
various
is the-
coins.
What is the
Just,
name
like,
of this
stack them up in
form
little places. And
What?
that
come
you are
back
in
and-
now? Your true form.
Is there anything else you want to do with the?
I've been called many things.
Yeah.
Freak.
Do you want to come back to the tavern, or are you?
Yeah,
Or are you gonna go after
I'll
the-
come in.
I've done
Alright, so
that
some
all
time
courses.
passes.
A change.
Set up a very nice sort of
Changeling.
respectful
Changeling.
homage to the
I don't think I've ever met
Yes,
a
it is.
I
changeling.
don't think I've ever met a
Okay.
changeling either.
different towering.
Interesting.
queens.
So,
Knock yourself
so you
out
want
for about
revenge.
15
So talk to
gold.
us about revenge.
We like revenge. And we're in the
And then you
business.
make your way
of
back
it.
to the tavern. All right, and I'll let you know.
Yes, I imagine it's the family business, you might say.
We're kind of on a quest right now, so
We are
it may not be the
very
best time for us to be
How do you
helping
right-handed?
a damsel in distress.
How do you do that?
Well,
Won't go where I want it to.
I help you, you help me.
We're all one big happy family.
no.
What makes you think that you'd be able to help us?
What makes me think that I can? Earlier, you thought I could just take out my revenge on my own.
As you think about the proposition from Ivy, I need everybody to make
A popcorn check.
popcorn check. No, an intelligence check, please.
I do those.
I'm so good at that too. I'm much better. Oh, I got a natural 20. Plus.
You're at disadvantage because you're passed out.
Oh, you did. Intelligence, right?
roll.
You still get
Just
to
to
roll.
check. Just to check.
Huh?
So natural 20, but 23.
Thank you.
Today's.
What is this,
Perfect.
intelligence?
Yep.
Um,
Disadvantage.
Herp derp, guys. Sad. Where'd all the rum? Why's all the rum gone?
13.
Or wine?
13. Stell?
19.
19. You realize that
Use intelligence.
you're thinking that you have to face Bellicor, right? And that Bellicor seems to be very aware of what you bring to the table, and having somebody who can shift who they are might be beneficial.
You could pretend to be me. And I like this idea.
You just want to have somebody look like you.
What? What's wrong with that? Is that so wrong?
I didn't say it was wrong. I just think that it's unmitigated ego.
There's something to be said for ego.
That might be true.
Maybe not unmitigated ego.
I just want.
I feel like I have just the right amount of ego.
I don't know that I would agree with that.
How does one quantify ego?
With an egomometer.
God.
This one just has an ego and it swallowed the id.
All right.
Oh,
So,
You enter the tavern, and you see nobody sitting at the table, even though the figures are still on the table.
We're just directly above it.
But
I have a plan.
you get the sense. What are you going to do?
I'm going to go to the first floor because I don't remember which floor they said they're on. And then down the hall, I'm just going to go
Okay.
and wait for a response.
I need everybody to roll a perception check, please.
perception check, okay.
Disadvantage.
20, not natural.
18.
23.
21.
Blackjack.
That's accurate.
So everybody, you hear this really, really poor attempt at sounding like a bird. It's Onyxoon going, "Go-guy! Go-guy!" down the hallway.
That's our code.
Can I message him and be like, we're in this room?
Sure. You're you wake up and go, "Oh, go-guy."
Okay. Okay.
Go ahead and make a con save for me while you're here.
Oh, yeah.
These are good. Why did you bring these? Is it
Yep.
terrible?
Yep.
Just keep eating them.
Yep.
No, it's bad.
Yep.
19.
19.
Oh my God,
You
no.
wake up and you're like,
They're
go-guy.
blue. Why didn't you give me the blue ones first?
And you're awake. You're still a little tipsy-ish, but you're
Or
good.
you wanted those.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys see Yorvith sit up directly in the cot and go, "Go-guy!" He's just,
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm good.
Go back to sleep. It's all good.
So Ivy.
So I message him and tell him what room we're in.
So
Stop.
Ivy, is that actually your name, or is that just something you use?
It's the name I was given.
Okay. So here's the deal. We're going someplace very far away from here. It seems like if you're being hunted, that might be advantageous to you. We have no idea whether we're going to survive that. If you want to come with us, there might be we might have some uses for your skills. And if we do survive it, we might be able to help you.
That sounds reasonable. Does he speak for you?
Wait for me.
Yes.
Yes, he definitely does.
Dave got a haircut.
2 bits.
Dang.
Oh, no tune can resist.
The man who may be my father is spoken for by another. Interesting.
Laura's like pale.
Just a lighter blue.
Make a perception check.
That's
That's a Mora only.
Yeah, Stell put the timing together in this a while ago.
Uh-huh.
Shut up, Stell. 17.
Yeah, you totally heard Ivy. And as she says that, the vision flashes to Mara,
God.
and then right back. And then Mara, and right back. And there's
That catnip was a really bad idea.
while she is definitely a different creature than Mara, in those moments you see nothing but your blood.
Uh-oh. And some spell didn't work right, guys.
A knock on the door.
I have no idea
Excellent, you hear
spells.
on the door.
Weapon. Ready. Weapon at the ready.
Who is it?
Fiery,
Oh, yeah.
flaming mace.
Flamio.
Let me know.
Flamio!
Do you respond?
Nope.
Knocker, what are you doing?
Crocker.
Oh.
Oh.
Stowed away.
Um,
Open the door.
There was a game.
Hey guys.
I message Ivy. What did you say?
Ivy responds, I think you heard me perfectly clearly. However, I will repeat it again. I believe you may be my father.
That's what I thought you said. Huh. Math and yeah.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
What'd I miss?
I don't.
Say hello to Ivy.
Wait, but how do we know?
No what?
No, nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Word.
The orbital looks over, it's just like,
Just gonna slump down to the next one and be like, what's up, buddy? What I miss?
I don't know.
Here's a gold piece. What I miss?
I still don't know.
God, I love those little moments.
Those are
Just
so
like
good.
perfection.
So
I don't know.
Thank you.
He thinks like Rogue in real life. So.
Yeah.
And another gold down.
Yep, mark that down on your inventory.
Plus one. I can't write
Wow.
left-handed.
That's a thing. That's a. Huh.
I don't believe it.
Because
Lies. All of the things that have been happening to us are lies. He's saying this out loud.
So how do we know for sure?
I don't believe it. I just
Blinkety blink blink.
don't believe it.
What is wrong with you?
Different character.
Oh, God. Rude.
I can understand a level of disbelief. All my research seems to indicate the timing is right, at least.
That would be accurate.
Shut up, Stel.
And there certainly were enough partners.
What?
There certainly were enough partners for some spell to go awry.
That.
Literally rolling on the ground, laughing.
There's wards for that. There were supposed to be wards.
Words can fail. Spells can fail.
Fucking obviously.
Somebody could fail a chase.
Were all of your liaisons behind these wards?
Why are
You
you?
know, and you know that there's
Put your hands were up.
Moritar, you know that there's somebody who would be able to tell you for sure.
I hate you so much.
Who? Oh. That's his low intelligence playing it.
Yeah,
I was like,
Stella actually gives that look to Arterar and says, "I thought you got smarter."
I'm like, the one
By
that was
one.
the one that was like, oh, Marakash, daughter of Moritar. That one.
That one.
Oh,
I have siblings, possibly.
oh God. Yep.
A little bit of a Maury Povich show.
And you're going.
Thanks.
You know what? I'm going with you, whether or not I get help with my vengeance.
Anyone?
I like that word, vengeance. Vengeance is good.
I mean, I do like vengeance. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? And if I find out, if Mother can tell us for sure,
Yeah.
right? No?
But now, would that not, well...
Can just speak.
You just smell this.
Oh, you smell that burning? It
Yeah.
smells like human burning.
There might be a hamster that's running on a wheel really, really fast, and you think it might be dead. Because it's trying to work so hard.
How is it
But,
running if it's dead? It's
No,
necromancy.
it's just
Oh.
it's just trying to compute.
Momentum.
Yeah. But what if we bring this, who I don't believe is who I think it is,
Okay.
to the home? How will that screw up? How will that do what we typically do in the worst way?
Well, what do you mean? Like how?
Wait.
Well, if Bemis was here, we could question her under a zone of truth.
That would be useful.
Do I feel like she's full of shit?
Roll
Roll a full of shit check.
Full of check. Full of shit check. Yes.
Full of shit check is
What am I
insight.
adding to my full of shit check?
You're adding 2.
You can go with
That's
that.
inside.
You had a 2. That's what? 20, not natural.
This person genuinely believes to be the daughter of Moritar, son of Erishkigal, and that Erishkigal is the only one that can provide the vengeance that she desires.
That's true. That second part is definitely
That is true.
Yeah. Huh. Ooh, okay. Well. Ring. Yes.
Do you really believe this person?
I mean, I have my doubts, but the timing works out. I slept with half the town.
I remember.
I think it's more than half.
I'm messaging him.
I
don't know what we're saying.
Peanut gallery.
Three-way calling.
Oh yes, hey, let's dial in Stel.
Probably not the only three-way that happened. Though.
Hey! It's true. Go.
Truthfully, I don't want this to mess with my future.
How will it mess with your future?
Because we always screw up everything when we make a decision.
You screw up things if you don't make decisions.
That's true.
We're the knights of the screw-ups.
Pretty much.
I don't see how this affects anything in that respect. I mean, in any respect, even if we brought her with us, right? What I mean, Kadra knows what I was doing here. She was shocking Ravan for a really long time. It's not a secret.
Okay.
So while they're having that messaging conversation,
We're just staring at each other.
Literally, you
No
see the
words.
blood vessels just.
Stell
Really
asks Ivy,
staring
so
at
besides being able to change your form, what else can you do?
I can do quite a many things.
Like?
I'm a performer. I'm a trained bard. I can utilize weapons. I know magic.
Show us your magic.
Can you make pie? Pie. Can you make cherry pie?
I tend to leave the cooking to others.
Aww.
I love to cook things.
Do believe
That's not what she meant. Burning things down does not mean cooking.
Translation's a little off, Morrow.
what sort of magic would you like to see me attempt?
Body from a hat. Well, my last pet tried to eat us,
Ah!
so
That
I don't.
was-
I don't see how a bunny could possibly do that.
That was fun.
Big sharp teeth.
He's a nasty character, that one. I'm sad that you left him behind.
No choice.
Okay.
I'm actually fairly proficient with some healing magic.
That's not a bad thing.
That's a useful thing. Usually we need that.
That sounds good to me.
Yorvith, in a
Thanks,
moment
Yorvith.
of drunken clarity,
That
just
sounds
sits
great.
up on his cot and says, "That sounds like a wonderful thing for us to have as we continue down this completely fucked up shithole."
That is
Hey.
exactly what he said.
Home is not a shithole. He's never been there.
Ooh,
Oh, you're going to love it. It's fantastic.
Oh yeah, you're going to love it. It's fantastic.
It's drow.
Oh,
Yeah.
What was that?
And me.
Can we please not get Yorvith killed?
Again.
What?
Thank you, Stell.
How many times have we?
How many times do I have to tell you that I wouldn't be here if not?
I
for
know. I what? I just said that home is fun.
The poor guy likes to die.
He likes to.
Not
can-
through his own choices.
I'm like, if he likes to, we can
I love
certainly
coming
aid him
back.
in
I
that.
genuinely don't understand why he's even still here.
Maybe he has some sort of mental deficiency.
Here,
It's because he's secretly in love with Stell.
there. I'm
That's-
paying him to stay here.
that's
Here,
fair.
have another gold.
Okay.
Oh,
He's a mercenary now.
I've
okay.
always been a
Here,
mercenary.
have-
Well, I at this point,
I just give you 10 gold.
I can't necessarily
Sounds
turn
good.
away extra help for the task we have at hand. Nor, if she is really mine, I would not deny that. That would be terrible of me.
Maybe you could have another. Maybe you could have another bridesmaid at your wedding, Arterar.
Could be.
That's good. That was actually
In a way, your friend here was speaking.
I think
There's the distinct expectation of
What's that eating?
very new show.
of what?
Say that again?
I can't hear anything.
there's the expectation of death.
There is that distinct possibility.
We're going somewhere incredibly dangerous where sometimes our abilities don't always work correctly.
Well, it's not the place that's dangerous. The place is magnificent.
The place is dangerous.
It's
Shit.
amazing.
Things can be,
But
say that they can't be both.
it's amazing. But we have to face an enemy that is shocking terrible.
I do love it when you swear in Inferno.
I do that a lot.
Yep. Just do me a favor, and if I start shooting bolts of fucking energy again, can you please take notice sooner this time? Thanks.
Bolts.
Yeah, and if I pick up a shield and start wading into hand-to-hand combat, that's kind of a sign that something might be wrong.
I just thought that you guys were adjusting really well. And your powers were manifesting in different ways.
Yorvith, make a confusion check.
I didn't.
Confusion check.
Maybe we should have some kind of sign, like help I
God, you
possess.
are thoroughly confused.
Wait. Maybe we should. There should be some sort of help I'm possessed sign that you guys have.
We weren't in control.
I didn't realize. I was distracted.
So do
Moritar, the sign should have been me licking your daughter.
That was great.
That should have been a very clear sign.
I mean, that's fair. I mean,
We're licking.
I
This
didn't.
is what you people do.
So I didn't. I mean, honestly, you seemed really interested. So
Oh my
who am I to
God.
judge?
You know what, buddy?
me.
Here's a sack of gold.
Okay, now
Take
I
us downstairs
know
in the
you
morning.
even better, Stell, and I realize that you wouldn't do that. Also, if you did that now, That would be really, really terrible.
I would not do that to my friend Artelar.
See, that's how that would be terrible.
Also, I wouldn't do that, period.
Yeah, I know that now. I know that now, and I will definitely pay closer attention.
So if there's danger at your home,
Yes.
there's a threat to your mother.
That was very insightful.
You know, the only normal
Um,
thing that happened was when Bemis tore off his clothes and just ran around naked.
Yeah,
kinda
that
normal.
was very
That
normal.
was very normal, yeah.
You know what was really awesome when we killed Vorthus and the mother did it like
That
30
was
times. It was
magnificent.
so good. What were we talking about?
Your wonderfully dangerous home.
This is fantastic. So
You're all feeling tired,
Human slaying. Human slaying. Human slaying.
You know,
exhausted. Where
we should get some rest because in the morning we need to leave. We have
I'll be ready to go.
Great.
Have my belongings.
This has turned into a very awkward evening, isn't it?
Everybody's staring at Mortar.
What?
even the DM is staring at Mortar.
But
Trends.
rude.
You're gonna
I'm gonna find a nice piece of floor.
For now, until we know for certain, would you prefer that I call you Moritar?
I would certainly prefer that.
you find a nice corner of the room and just fall into a nice trance, getting some good rest. Everyone else?
Is there a bathroom?
There is.
Is there a bath?
There is.
Yes.
Can I have the key to the upstairs room, please? I'm going to go up there and get some
Can
rest.
I hit the bath first?
Sure.
Hope you isn't gonna fight you for it.
No. Can I put my shit on the big
Pull out the
bed?
ring.
Pull out the ring. As you examine it, it is encrusted in jewels.
Ew, it's crusty.
Rusty jewels.
It's a
Give
cracker.
it a try. We'll put it on.
Put the ring on.
I'll sling on the amulet as well.
Oh,
You put on
shit.
the
God.
ring and the amulet.
Oh boy, I'm in the tub. I don't care, guys.
All right.
Ivy's
This
already
is clash with my outfit, though.
go back to attending her duties.
I love the bath.
You go back to attend your duties?
You said duty.
All right. You put on the ring. It's a ring. It's nice looking.
Just ties the ensemble together.
It's a ring of gender change.
It's
Oh, no.
actually what
Nothing.
really sticks out a little bit.
Hey, can I get one of those rings
That's
in
what
real
she
life,
said.
please?
There you go.
For real. Perfect.
You
What's the amulet look like, too?
It
I've
looks
got a
amulet.
jewel-encrusted ring.
it is a
Giant symbol of Arishka golf. Fuck you. No.
it's literally a fist.
That's what my ring was.
It is
It's what we want the Fist of
fact-
Torm to look like.
Fuck Torm and fuck Sturm. I mean, I mean what?
All right. the amulet, you put it on and it doesn't really doesn't do anything.
Figured
You
as
put it
much.
on.
Does it look cool?
It looks wondrous, as
Oh.
it were.
Pretty good.
Oh my god, this is the best bath ever. Bemis hasn't been in it.
But he will have been.
No, never. Shut up. It's been 20-something years since Bemis has been in it.
This has got to be fresh water.
Let me enjoy it.
They left it here for 20 years.
They never paid the bill.
I thought we built it to what's his name?
Oh,
What's his name?
Drees. Put it on Drees' bill.
That bath is cursed. There was a big dragon born in it, so we just left it.
Yep, that's it. Anything else? Anybody who's doing? You guys gonna get some rest?
Rest.
You're meditating. You're resting.
Oh yeah.
Sleeping it off. You're
Yeah.
collecting your items and attending to your duties.
Yes.
After my bath, I'm gonna go lie in the big bed.
Is anybody else taking the big bed while Moritar is not there? No.
Just let me know when 4 hours is up.
You're in a different room. Are you in your drunken state looking for the more comfortable bed as you're kind of conscious?
I put him in a cot.
What's the setup of the room?
They're strapping down.
So there is a bed up against the outside wall. There are 2 windows on either side of it. Underneath one is
And
a
a
chest of
starfish.
drawers. On the other is a small table with 2 chairs. On the inside walls that lead back to the hallway, there are 2 cots that face inward to the queen bed. It's about the size of a queen bed. At this time, it's probably not sized that way, but it's about that size.
Okay.
Big enough for 2 people, maybe 3.
For me.
I'll just go on the cot that's closer to like the corner and face the wall.
All right, so
as I
you
sleep.
get up from the cot that's closest to the door where you come in, which is as you look out, it's the left of the room. You get up from that cot and sort of flop over into the cot further into the corner.
Face the wall, put the pillow over my head.
Aww.
And you're out. All right.
That's it.
Okay. Anaksun.
I'm gonna take the bracers and I'm gonna set it on top of his gear.
Okay.
Set it up, make it look all nice.
Nice. All right. You set the bracers on his gear.
Yeah. Somebody else can try those sons of bitches.
Will I be like Wonder Woman?
I don't know.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be cool.
Like that battlefield scene.
Oh man, that battlefield scene is so good.
Every time. Gets me.
It makes you a little misty.
All right. So you all decide to rest.
Aye.
I'm starfished on the queen bed.
Chocolate.
Wait, you did not say where you were going to lie down. Speaking of Wonder Woman, I'm using my Wonder Woman dice.
How many free cots are there?
I mean, there are 4 cots.
I mean, I guess I'll take
And
the
a
one
queen
that
bed.
he left. So.
All right. So that's closest to the door.
I take the queen bed because.
Stell, you're not in the queen bed?
I went upstairs.
You went upstairs. That's correct. All right.
And I thought about it, but there's a queen bed still. I'm so sorry. There's a comfy bed.
I'm just glad I don't have to listen to anybody else snoring for one night.
Oh.
That's going to be interesting next session. And that's going to be interesting now. As you are resting, you all fall asleep relatively easy or meditate, as it were. About 2 hours in, you're woken up by the sound of
my beauty rest.
You're woken up by the sound of
Silence?
silence.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Silence. You hear what sounds to be. Actually, I need everyone to go ahead and let's just do this the right way on the books with the die roll. Give me your passive perception first, and then an active perception check. If your passive perception is above.
Is this for only them in the room?
This is for you as well. This is for anybody that is in the tavern.
So you want the passive and then a roll?
If your passive is above 15, roll.
Oh,
okay.
I rolled really well, but my passive isn't above 15.
Is this some kind of surprise thing?
Potentially.
Because I have a thing.
I have a passive of 22. I ended up with a roll of 26.
Perfect.
So do you want my roll or the passive or both?
Is your passive above 15?
Yes.
Then
Yeah.
just give me
So
your
I'll give you the roll.
perception
Okay.
as well.
29 for the roll.
29 for the roll. Yorbith.
15.
15. Cool.
18.
18. Did anybody roll lower than their passive on their active?
Yes.
Both
Well, that's-
18.
That's
Both are 18. You rolled lower than your passive?
Yes.
You're in a drunken stupor still. Like
Yes.
you're fading in and out. You're like, ah! All right.
Eric, I messaged you something. Does it apply?
Your skill, yes.
That's the magic thing.
Are you holding it still?
It's on me. It's always on me.
Even when you're sleeping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay then. Yeah, you
That's
won't be
kind of the point of it.
right. Yeah. So you're good. You'll know what's going on when this happens.
Okay.
Is your roll was a 29, which is obviously higher than your passive.
Yep.
Moro, you're sound asleep.
Yep. Because I need my beauty rest.
Perfect. All right.
I don't know that you need it.
You all hear.
I rolled really well.
For those of you who have higher passive perception than 15 and rolled higher than your passive perception, you hear something or someone moving its way through your rooms. Stell, you instantly wake up and you get the sense that you're not alone in the room.
Oh boy.
Sorry, that was loud.
That was loud. And I need everyone to go ahead and roll initiative.
No.
I'm
Initiative.
asleep.
Moro, you have a disadvantage in your initiative, and you rolled below.
Yes.
You also have a disadvantage in your initiative rolls.
Okay.
I'm going to start with Moritar.
I think I got a 3.
I think you got a 3.
Wow.
Stell,
That would be a 15.
15.
I'm very
Got
I'm
it.
Very
Ardra,
17.
17. Soon.
23.
20.
The usual.
Yorvith,
I got a 6.
a 6
Hey,
for
beat
Yorvith. And finally, Ivy.
3.
Rolled a natural 20 with an initiative bonus of 4.
So 24. All right. You hear a commotion upstairs. It's almost like somebody's forcing a door.
All right.
It will take you, from your current position, it will take you 2 rounds to go and investigate upstairs,
All right.
including this one. So you'll be out this round and next round to get to the sounds you are hearing. If you want to go there.
Yes.
What would you like to do with your turn?
Ivy is going to head that way.
All right.
She's going to use her action in order to change her appearance into a more intimidating one. I'm going to say a rather burly half-orc male.
Almost there. Almost so close.
Carl?
I said Ruth. Pick Ruth.
Oh, pick Ruth, yes.
All right. So you
want to
you sort of
negotiate.
you start making your way over the stairs, and you shift into this burly half-orc male as you make your way to the stairs.
Oh, dang.
Oh, damn.
Anaksun.
But I'm asleep.
What do I see?
You look up, and there are 4 creatures with chains
Oh,
Oh, hell no.
wrapping off of their arms, and they're rifling through the room.
Yo.
There's one additional large creature, and you see large horns sprouting from its head.
Oh, hell no. I hop up, draw swords, and say my thing. Watashi wa hikari.
I draw swords.
No.
All right. You bonus action. Pull your swords, which
Booming voice.
will say you were sleeping with them,
What the shit?
which is enough to wake you up and put you in your initiative order. And yeah, you have transformed.
All right. Can I attack?
Well, bonus action to draw your weapons.
Aye.
Your transformation is a bonus, which will say you can substitute as your action.
Okay.
You got nothing.
Bonus.
Double bonus. It's like a double rainbow.
So that would be it. You'd have movement. You could basically close the gap.
I will close the gap, and I will attack with my action surge.
Oh,
Oh, Josh.
surgy.
Oh.
I haven't used that in
Oh.
like 7 levels.
Surgy. Surgy like.
Are you feeling a surge?
Can you feel it down, Mr. Krabs? Oh, right.
All right. So are you going for Captain Horny, or are you going for one of the 14?
Hey, I'm lying
That's
here.
Moritar's name in high school.
Chain guys.
Chain guys. All right.
That's high
There's
school.
they're sort of spread out a little bit. There's one right in front of you,
I'll do that.
basically rifling through your personals.
27.
27. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
That's not even with advantage. All right.
And for the purpose of this is in fact an evil target.
8.
Ew.
Right. Have wonderful.
Oh, no.
Say only 2 of those.
8, 9, 10, 17.
17.
Do you need me to differentiate damage types?
Yes, please.
Okay. So 9 of that is cold.
9 of that is cold.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, 8. 8 of that is cold. 8.
8 of that is cold.
That's the
So
cold. 8.
remind me again. Just give them to me separately. So 8 cold.
8 cold, 9 regular.
9
Slashing.
Got it.
Silvered, if that makes a difference.
Got it. Yep. That's good.
Oh, ignores resistance to slashing.
Hey.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's also a magical weapon, so typically magical weapons will. Action surge only gives you 1 attack, right?
I look up. Says you can take an action on top of your.
So it gives you a full action, not an attack.
I can go get water because my initiative
not-
is shit.
Is the word action or attack? Put your face in mine?
No,
What?
I said, what's your. I meant to
On
say,
your turn, you can
I'm
take
not
one
looking to make
additional
out right
action.
now,
I meant
Pat.
to
I'm
say, watch
sorry.
your elbow in my face, but I said, watch how
All
your
right.
face in mine.
On your turn, you can take 1 additional action on top of your regular action and a possible bonus action. Once you use
On
this
top of the
feature.
2. Yes.
All right. So you've got another
So-
attack.
If
Is action surge a bonus action or is it?
action
It's an
surge
actual action.
is just an action. So,
So
you
but-
take 1 additional action on top of your regular action and a possible bonus action.
All right. So let's say for it to make sense to me, we'll say that you use your action to draw your weapons.
Okay.
Your bonus action to trigger your action surge. The bonus action of your action surge to transform, and you have an attack.
No, there is no bonus action of an action surge.
It says possible bonus.
No,
That's
it's-
if you have it-
read the sentence in its entirety without putting an extra comma in there.
What he said.
Let me see your rules, Robbins.
1 action on top of your regular action and your bonus action.
Got it.
Not 1 action and a bonus
Possible
action.
bonus action. Yeah.
Now I heard commas a bitch.
Seriously. All right.
Yeah.
So you need to draw your weapons bonus action. You need to transform, which is also a bonus action, which we can substitute as your action.
So you get 1 action.
So if you want, you can.
So just 1 attack, or
I'll say you can have 1 attack, but I'm not going to give you the second on this one because
Okay.
you've already done a metric crap ton of stuff already.
that's fine.
You went from sleeping state to fully armed, transformed, and attacking
Yeah.
instantly.
Yeah.
So
Done.
I think that's fair.
Transformed and attacking.
It
But I have
is
been.
going to. It is going to return the attack.
That too.
First is going to be a miss. It's so taken back by the fact that you could actually hit it. Second is a 26.
His shadowing on that banana is so good.
Shut
Sorry,
up
I'm
with
just
the
like
bananas.
the it's from this distance in particular.
Take 10 points
Really looks
of slashing damage. I need you. You are grappled by the chain as it wraps around you.
Chain.
Crap.
Yep.
Alrighty.
And you will take damage from it on the start of your turn. If you do not break. Actually, no. You take the damage, then you can break. All right. Number 2. It's gonna go-
Does
Number 2
work for.
Number 1 is going to go after you, Arterar. First attack is a 20.
Okay. Hits.
Second attack is 16.
Push on my armor class.
Okay. Take 12 points of slashing damage.
That hurts us.
And you are grappled to the bed.
Oh.
Is there a?
You are grappled at the bed.
Okay.
To the bed.
I think
Yeah,
there's.
I was gonna say-
I do down.
I'm gonna say-
Arr.
I was gonna say he's.
There is-
My.
If it hits, you're grappled, and then there is an escape DC for this particular ability.
He wasn't on the bed. By the way.
Oh, right. You're grappled on the
To the
floor in a
floor.
meditative full lotus position.
Okay.
Wow, you
He's-
can do
he's-
full lotus, huh?
He's more of a half lotus.
More of a half lotus kind of guy.
He's not
Your
really
bit.
wide open.
Number 3 is going to go for you. Does 24 hit?
That's a stupid question.
And it does no, that doesn't.
Well, some of us used to have ridiculous ACs.
That is true. You take 4, 5, 6, 7 points of damage as the chains wrap around you, and you are, for the sake of your start of your next turn, you are grappled.
No.
What's
Number
the shot
4
with these chain people?
is going to go chainy, like Dick at
Jesus.
I'm gonna shoot somebody in the face.
24 in the corner.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's a 26.
And I'm double grappled now.
You are wrapped
So
up
you're so
in
grappled.
many chains right now.
I'm
You're
Okay.
so grappled right
I'm
now.
so grappled right now.
Triggered.
Grape nuts.
12 plus
Triggered?
8, 20 points of damage as another set of chains just engulf you
Oh, this is going well.
already.
All I wanted to
Harder.
do was sleep.
You have 3 sets of chains on you. It's the start of your turn. First thing that happens on your turn, being grappled,
Yeah,
you take chain damage.
I love it. That's my favorite.
Chain damage.
Hey guys, remember when we wanted to go home but we died in our room instead?
29 points of damage
Oh,
from the 3
shit.
sets of chains as they just
Holy.
pull across your body
Wow.
and start tearing at your flesh.
So that's a lot.
It is your turn.
Ah.
You may. You are grappled by 3 sets of chains.
Bloodied state.
You've already triggered your bloodied state. Really?
Yeah.
Shit, I hit you hard.
Yes,
Yeah.
you did.
Okay. Go ahead and give me your bloodied state effect.
Skadoo! Vertical column of divine fire.
Oh.
Sorry about the end, guys.
Oh my God.
Comes down.
It's
And the
divine, so it's
location
sticky.
of the enemy that attacked me. Each creature within a 10-foot radius, which I'm sure is fucking everybody.
That's pretty much everybody. Yep.
40-foot high cylinder. Must make a dexterity saving throw.
Perfect. Moritar.
But
Stell.
would Mama's flame hurt me?
40 foot.
Upstairs.
40 foot up.
Yeah. 10 feet.
10 foot wide. So that's the thing.
That's Moritar. That's Stell.
That's only 4
Okay.
squares.
That's 4 square.
Yeah. That's more. That's Moritar and Stell. Because 40 feet up.
Yeah.
And
right.
actually, no, it's not Ivy, but it is.
What's
What's
the
the dex
DC?
save?
It's my spell save, right?
Yeah.
I fail.
You gotta beat a 17.
I beat a 17.
You hear below you. Oh!
So I got I got this many.
So
Go ahead and
my
roll damage.
That's just my +1. I got to this many.
Kill a human patron of the.
You killed a human!
Well,
Well, we don't know that yet.
Yeah.
Speculation.
I kind of want to hit my ability state sometimes, but for it to
All right.
attack the
So-
enemy.
the red ones. The red ones. So some of it's fire damage. So you get some resistance.
Hey, I'm resistant to that. Yay,
So the
thank
red,
you.
The red ones are gonna be fire.
Roll,
Nice.
roll low.
Oh, good thing it's not.
Ooh!
So that's 10 fire damage.
So I take that many.
What was the DC again?
17.
Okay.
So 10 fire damage, and then 20 radiant damage. So that's actually a damn good roll for that.
Okay, so they take.
And I gain 30
I
hit
take
points
all
back.
of I take all of the radiant.
All of the radiant, half of the fire, yeah. And I use evasion, and I take no damage.
Nice.
Okay, you use evasion and take no damage. You see this
What's the shock?
column of
Ira?
fire just erupt through the ceiling of the building, through the floor, and below you. Stout.
Dive out of my bed.
You also see this chain-wielding creature that is directly hit by this column of radiant
Divine
flame.
awesomeness. That
How much damage
fucked up
was it
my
again?
shit.
30 damage.
30 damage. And it literally just like, you see it like rip a quarter of this creature down to bone, right? The chains just disintegrate, and it's literally like half of the face and all of the right arm are down to like
A nubbin.
fleshy, like
A
scattered
little- a
flesh
little
across
nubbin.
bone. And she just tears through it.
A
Oh,
little nubbin.
Yeah.
Forget it.
There are
That was my
resistant-
outside voice.
Okay.
All right.
Just so you're aware, actually they're immune to it.
Great.
Did you take your damages for those who are taking damages?
I certainly did.
Cool. You get
I
back
get my 30. Oh no, plus.
40. You get set back 60 hit points.
Great, that puts me back to full.
Too bad you can't activate that again.
Only once a day. Well, for a reason.
Yeah, for OP reasons.
Right.
Bloodied State is
Yep.
done. What else you doing?
Hit me.
You're still wrapped up in chains.
Hit me.
You haven't tried to break
All
free
right,
of
okay.
them. You're
But-
grappled by the
You should
chains.
break through your chain.
I'm gonna have to break through my one moment. No, I really should try and break through the chains. I'll be most useful.
It is.
So,
You need to make an escape DC.
Both of you are going to be bards in my world.
Okay.
I'm
Dex?
already a bard.
Sleight of hand or dex. Yeah.
Okay.
Good old
alright.
Willem Bellamy.
I'll do some sleight of hand.
Okay.
True. Wait, do I have to play? Am I playing Willem?
My
in your
roll
world?
beats it.
Yeah.
18.
You just
Yeah.
duck out
Can I play
of the
one of my
chains
relatives in
as
your world?
everything is distracted by this
Maybe.
erupting column of fire.
What if Sunak was a bard? That would be weird.
So that's a bonus
take
action,
that
right?
That would be your bonus
Okay. So then, what are my
and
targets
half movement.
available?
There are 4 chained creatures, chain wielding creatures in the room.
Uh-huh.
There's also a large horned creature standing over the bed in which Moritar is.
Yeah, so that's the one I have to. That's the one I have to attack. So I'm going to. You said half.
Shut your
I'll
pie
probably
hole.
use the rest of it to close the gap. And
Yep. Go for it.
I'm just like,
Help me, Artie.
26.
You're my only
Help
hope.
me, Artie. Help me,
You close the
Artie.
gap and you hit this horny looking creature.
Cool.
Or Moritar.
I just needed my beauty rest, guys.
Do you want me to split the damage?
I need all damage split.
Okay.
Please.
So there is 6 fire,
Yeah.
which doesn't matter. I'm sure.
No.
So I'll just omit the fire.
You could do that.
All right. And then. Okay, so 5 radiant,
Okay.
and then 17 bludgeoning.
Got it. And it just you hit it, true, but it just boop, bounces right off the creature. You feel like it should have done more damage.
I'm going to use my war priest. Make an extra weapon attack.
Yeah, go for
action. Because like now, so I've swung one way. Now I'm gonna swing the
Do
other.
another?
Yeah.
Do it.
Come in for the other side.
Absolutely.
20 non-natural.
Will hit.
Lovely. Oh wait, this is only once. So that all of that did not matter. That sucks. 4 4 damage of the 9 damage of the bludgeoning.
9 bludgeoning.
And what would have been another 9 of
No radiant.
No, the radiant's only once per turn.
Got it. And yeah, it kind of looks back at you and just looks back at Moritar. Still.
Is the creature that is now slightly on fire in my room in like striking range of me, or?
It's probably within bow range. It'll take you, we'll say, a bonus action to
No,
get.
I was curious whether I need to disengage. Away from him.
So there are 2 creatures in your room. You
Oh,
did
there's
not
2.
see the chained creature until it was ignited in front of you. That is, it is. You would have to disengage from that. The horned creature that is in your room is further away.
All right. I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to dive over to the other side of the bed and call out, Nemrak, I need you to fight by my side, and summon him between me and him.
And in doing so, you see a large hellhound appear next to you, and it looks over.
Good.
And in Infernal, he looks at you and says, "Stell, it is good to fight by your side again.
Oh, I love him.
That's kind of an optimist.
Time to fight. Let's go.
Let's do this." He will have
Hey,
initiative
Stell,
on
let's
your
roll
turn. He will protect you as he would,
He's a
unless you are
good boy.
command him with a bonus action.
He's a good boy.
Cool. The creature. Anything else?
That's pretty much it. Because that's
Got Yeah. The devil looking over says, "We seek the son of a Rishkagal."
Fucked. Wait.
Sorry.
And it reaches out and it is going to. What's it gonna do?
That's the one.
It should see if Morrow is ticklish.
I'm not.
boy. Tickle check.
I'm not ticklish.
It reaches out with its
Wasted action.
fork and its spoon. No.
What?
What the
Carving- It has
Carving
a-
knife, bib.
This has got very
Be
loony
careful,
tunes.
breakfast.
Does a 28 hit Moritar?
That's a stupid question.
Does a 27 hit Moritar?
Also a stupid question.
Just barely. Just
He's gonna fuck your shit up.
It really is. Good night, all. It was so nice to know you all.
good night, sweet.
Hey,
friends.
Ivy, I met you for a hot second. So sorry. Dead
Don't
now.
forget about your bloodied state.
I gotta get there first.
29 points of damage
Yours does
as
like
it
what
just
mine does.
forks you.
But all he wanted to do is spoon.
And then it just lashes out
how
with
many?
its tail.
How many points?
That was 29.
There's no forking that's supposed to be happening on this floor.
And then the tail reaches out to hit. That is
What kind of damage was the other damage?
that is fork damage.
Damage.
It's piercing. The hell kind of damage do you think a fork does?
Take the motherfucking damage, all right?
The tail reaches out and hits you with the 25. You take 10 points of damage.
Please hold.
And I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
I've also hit my bloodied state.
Okay.
A Constitution save.
And
Yes,
here's
please.
where we all die.
Yeah, because yeah,
25.
25 will save.
Bloodied states from hell, literally.
As a fireball erupts and
Woo!
engulfs the
It's
room.
my bloodied state. Woo woo. That's what it says.
I need everybody in the room
Oh my
to make it the.
It says improved fireball. Woo woo. That's what it says in my thing.
That is the in fact
It
name
says-
of the bloodied state.
Bright streak flashes. Blah, blah,
Oh,
blah. Each
fuck
creature in
yeah.
a 20-foot radius sphere centered on you must make a dex saving throw. Target
Now,
takes
don't forget.
8d6
roll
fire
shit test,
damage on a
you
failed
have
save,
the, thing you can
or
reroll
half as
for.
much on a successful.
What's
Yep.
your DC?
What's my
Nope.
what's my spell
Shit,
DC?
what is this?
Nope.
21.
All right. Here goes something.
What's the
upstairs?
score?
Nope.
The DC is a 21.
But what's the score?
What do you say?
Dex.
Dex. Yeah.
Okay.
Ivy, you need to save this one too.
Okay.
Yeah. You
They're ready to say?
actually no. You're still clear of it. You're still clear of it because you're coming up the stairs.
So you
No, you're not clear of it. You need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm gonna make the throw.
Good morning.
Hold on.
Does it go through the
21.
hole in the floor and get the guy again that got hit by?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
you can only use one per turn.
21.
Yes.
And your
I'm really
DC
glad
is
I
a
disengaged.
21.
21. All right. Go ahead and roll your damage, Moritar. You're about to just destroy fucking everything.
Suddenly everybody else's bloody stayed back.
Everybody else is playing the end at this point.
So
Tavern burns down.
I'm resistant from my armor,
Yep.
and I saved. Does that mean I take?
You take no damage. You pull some crazy ninja bullshit.
27.
27 points of damage. All right. Anybody who saved takes.
Ari, it's too bad still didn't. Yeah, it'd be like thumbs up.
13 points for anyone who made their save. 27 if you did not.
Okay, that's no way.
And it's fire damage, right?
Making it.
Yeah.
Yes, but I ignore fire
So
resistance.
the
But
DC
not
is
immunity.
21. So if you get,
Yeah.
But I do ignore fire
18,
resistance.
19, 20.
So if anybody has fire resistance, you're still fucked.
Oh,
Sorry.
might as
You're
well try.
fucked.
I ignore
Oh,
fire resistance.
Moritar ignores fire resistance.
So you still take half damage.
I love you.
So you take 13.
Say what?
You know what the really shitty part is that they're all demons that are that are immune to fire damage, so you get no hit points back.
Doesn't she get 13 from him? Doesn't she get some from Kakai?
It's only from creatures who have attacked her in the last.
Oh, okay.
Hey guys, I'm still dying. just putting it out there.
So I took 13. If you're
I'm gonna be
not
dead.
gonna re-roll,
If you
Or
see
did
Mama,
you
tell her I'm sorry.
No, I'm gonna try.
I died again.
because otherwise it's
I'm gonna do
26.
the Indomitable to try to re-roll a saving throw that I
Yeah,
failed.
nice.
Sure, do your thing on the runway.
Do your
Natural
thing.
20.
Natural 20 is gonna do it.
So
Runway
13.
work.
13.
Work it, girl.
All right.
Eric,
Yeah.
Yes.
would I have heard the one talking about looking for the son of Erishkigal?
I mean, it was a big, deep, booming, devilish voice.
So yes.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I have another question, Eric.
Yes.
And it knows it.
Is the inn on fire now?
The inn is on fire.
The inn is on fire.
Estelle?
The roof.
The roof.
Second floor.
We need no water. Let the mother.
The
roof is on fire.
burn.
The first
Burn,
floor.
mother,
The distillery. Moro's Pleasure House on.
Hey!
I shout as loud as I can.
Put it on Dre's tab.
He's been gone for 20 years.
Yeah.
Hey, no, the family can still do that.
Does it
You
have a
know
tab?
for a fact that the family should still be there. Yeah, we haven't gotten there yet, have we?
Yeah, no.
All right.
Can't wait. Get some
Devilish
more
figure number
vengeance.
2 looks around at all of the insanity going on around and just blinks away. Yorvith, it's your turn.
Am I still tangled up in chain?
You are, in fact. Thank you for reminding me.
Ah,
Here's your chain damage. 7.
You're such a nice driver.
Aren't you such a good doobie?
You take. You take 7 points of damage.
Does anybody want to try alcoholic Mountain Dew?
What?
Kinda. Like, kinda.
I gotta open
Do the
Also
do.
class.
All right.
It's an upper and a downer.
I guess I'll try to get out of
I'm
this
so
one.
awake, Greg.
It's like a cappuccino.
it. Yo.
Ah, there it is.
Mountain Dew.
Thank you. Ooh, fizzy.
My turn?
All right. So you
Am I
take your
just-
7 points of
Sure.
damage.
Okay.
Do you wish to
Unless you have cooties.
try to escape the chains?
Yes.
That's good.
Good. If you would, could you go ahead and make a dexterity
I'm
saving,
good.
a
I got it.
dexterity check, please?
I don't want you to have it. Yeah.
And I think it destroys those.
18.
You successfully get out of the chains.
Yeah.
And what would you like to do with the rest of your turn?
Draw Frostbrand.
Big old Frost Baron and his cold ass blade in your hands. You're ready
All
to go.
non-magical flames have just went out.
All non-magical flames have just gone out. The room is no longer on fire. The room isn't
on fire.
And instantly the party looks and realizes that's why we keep Yorvik around.
Yeah,
He's the anti-Moro.
Hey!
that would have come in handy when Mora set the halfling on fire.
I touched it. That's all I did. I just touched it.
Isn't that how most of your powers start?
It's bears.
Isn't that how Ivy came about?
Yeah.
That was only like 5 minutes after I set my bed on fire.
All right. Speaking of our favorite combustible, Moro.
So
I feel like touching.
sitting
I
in
feel
bed.
like touching things is also how many other things happen.
See?
Don't worry.
Not
One will be up in a moment.
No. So I wake up and the big demon thing is right in front
There's
of
a
me.
big horny demon in front of you. Not the good kind.
Not the good kind. No, I don't want any of that. I'm gonna cast disintegrate at it.
Yeah. Yes, you are.
Okay.
Okay.
It needs to make a dex save.
Ooh, Dex is all right there. Okay. So it's making a dexterity saving throw. Not with a 4, it isn't.
Nice.
Okay. Whew. Sorry.
Please hold.
Wait, no. You
That's a
can't
lot of
please
damage.
hold.
Yep. I mean, it's not poison. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and do your thing.
I love all the dice of that spell.
Oh,
6.
10.
6. Wow.
Wait. Oh my
Wait,
god, I can't
you're
math right
attacking
now.
the demon with all 6s?
20. Yes, I attacked the demon with all 6s. 20, 30, 42, 82.
What the?
Motherfucker!
You see just the arm, the left
You
arm, just
fucked up my beauty rest.
the left arm and part of its chest just crumbles to dust on the bed in front of you, this pile, and you just see cracks in its form spread out across its torso.
Not fucking around.
I just wanted your autograph.
I heard you were powerful, but I just wanted to give my regards. All right.
So bullshit.
That's your action.
Yeah.
And for a bonus movement. Yep.
Wait, so it's right in front of me.
It's like standing on the over the bed
That's
in
creepy.
front of you.
So there is no Dana, only Zool. Like it's like
No, it's not
over
like-
me. Like,
No. It's like you're on the bed and it's here looking over you.
great. Is there an area in the room that doesn't have weird crap in it?
Is there an area of the room that doesn't
Well,
have
there's
the
him and then
doorway?
there's a bunch of chain guys. Is
There's
there
the
an
doorway.
area that doesn't
Yeah,
have?
the doorway is pretty
mean,
much the only
I'm weird
obstructed
crab.
area.
He's
right?
weird crab.
I just want to get away from that dude. So can I misty step over toward the doorway?
You most certainly can.
Sweet. I'll do that.
You misty step to the doorway. Top of the round. That is Ivy. You make your way to the doorway. You see that there are a bunch of demons surrounding.
I'm at the doorway.
I tried.
You see Moritar in the
I
doorway.
tried.
And I heard the call of them seeking Moritar.
You did. You have made it to the room. You can action on your next turn.
All right.
Cool.
Ivy is going to probably transform into Moritar.
I will let you do that on this turn if that is your intention.
That is my intention.
Cool. You shift into looking exactly like Moritar.
Mora's just like, what the shit?
And I'll even say, for the sake of story, that the door flings open, and Moritar, you look out the door, and there you are in all of your glory, looking amazing.
Just pretty handsome.
It's like a mirror.
Is that more?
That Moro doesn't
is
float.
not floating.
That Moro can't float.
What's going on?
Anaksun?
It's not
I
floating me.
break the chains.
All right, go ahead and roll a dexterity check for me. You need to beat a 14.
16 on the dice.
Check or
16 on the dice.
for that?
It's a check.
Okay.
And you're good. You break free of the chains.
Baby
However,
check,
you
baby
do,
one.
in doing so, take
Damage.
7 points of damage.
Very good. I'm going to use my teleportation movement to get up next to the demon thing,
The horny guy,
and I'm gonna fuck his shit up.
go for it.
Snick, snick.
So in an instant, Moritar disappears. Another Moritar appears. And
There's so many
Anaksun
Moros.
teleports into the demon. Go ahead.
So many Moros. All the Moros.
27 to
Moro.
hit.
27 will hit.
Moros.
3.
And separate damage.
Yes, please.
Okay. 2 cold.
2 cold.
12 slashing.
And those are magical slashing weapons, yes.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Silvered, ignore resistance to slashing damage. Attack number 2. Crit.
I guess that'll hit.
And okay.
Not entirely sure, but
What you need? Which one?
The 8s.
You need 8s? I got 8s.
Just 2. He's got them.
That's
Thank you.
But mine are better.
This
Oh, 704. Okay. Cold. Cold. Not cold. And that would be 7 plus 7 is 14. 18.
18 slashing.
And 7, 8, 9 cold.
Cool. Got it. It's looking pretty rough.
Attack number 3. Crit.
Yes!
That's max damage.
Save me, Anaksun.
7, 9 cold.
9 cold.
9.
15. 19 slashing.
God damn.
Oh,
Nerfed
God.
you again.
I'm a fighter.
You are.
That is what he's supposed to do.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
And now I
literally.
the Kira command. But that was like 2 lucky crits. So this is regular. This is a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
All right. And that is going to be 7, 8, 9 slashing and 3 cold.
That's cool, man.
How do you want to do this?
In what manner would you like to accomplish this?
As
All
I,
of those things.
as I teleport, it slices, it dices.
It's a Julian fries. Whee!
All right.
You can cut through a brick and still slice a tomato without spilling a seed.
So we'll just say, for the sake of narrative, that Moritar disappears from the bed, appears next to the door. The door opens. Moritar stares at his handsome self, not floating, but standing there in front of him. He looks back and watches Anaksun teleport from one chained, demonish-looking creature to the bed, where he promptly pulls out his sword and just, fuck you! And stabs the ever-loving shit out of him.
The guy that I just
Directly in
disintegrated.
the eyeballs.
Sweet.
So it's just,
I'm like, stab the shit out of it.
I'm working on it. And it just, the lifeless corpse of the demon falls off. Into
No,
the
now the
distance.
bed's ruined.
The chained creatures, and you see tentacles start to
Ah!
form on their faces as
Oh,
the demon
God.
dies. That is your turn.
Demon Thulu.
When he slumps down, I go, beats up.
Beat stuff. Chain dude 1 reaches out to
Oh
you.
no, chain bros.
It's chain bro,
I'm doing. Oh, guy.
and
Help me.
he's gonna attack.
What was that?
Hoot.
He's gonna go,
That's
and you just see it go,
imitates bird.
and 4 chains.
Hoot.
Um, 4 chains erupt from the ground
Oh,
and
look at
wrap
that.
their ways
A
around. them.
sweater. Why am I shivering when there's a sweater? Oh my god, I'm gonna be
And
so
you
happy
just see
right now.
chains just swirling around you.
Look at the arms.
Number 2
That one's next.
was going for you.
For you. It's good for you.
And it's going to clearly miss
Oh.
with that. And with the 13 plus plus an 8, that's a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
All right. You are still wrapped, right? You've not made your save?
Well, wrapped in the chain.
Yeah.
Didn't I break out?
Oh, you broke out. That's
Yeah.
right. Sorry.
Break out.
8, 12 points of damage, and you dodge the chains though this time. You take some damage, but you kind of know what they're up to.
How much damage was that?
12 points. Number 3 is going to go after you again, Arterar.
Mhm.
It is going to try to attack, and that is an 18 to hit.
Yep, hits.
And the second is a natural 1, so that's a no. That's 6 plus 4. That's 10 points of damage.
Okay.
You are once again grappled.
Cool.
On your turn. Number 4 is going after you. Onyxoon. Roll is no with a 4, and a 2 is even worse. Arterar, you take 4 points of damage at the start of your turn. You may break the grasp of the chains if you wish.
I would like to break the grasp of the chains. If I
Dexterity
wish.
check,
You'd like
please.
to break the chains?
I'd like to break the chains. Yep.
I hear
That's
kitty.
a 14.
14 is gonna push it. You save.
Cool. So then
Spiritual kitten. Let me move
Bonus
this
action.
so that we can see the kitten.
The one that's attacking you. The
Yep.
one that's attacking.
well, it's attacking me.
Okay.
So I attack it with the spiritual kitten.
The kitten is up.
So, well, 16 plus some things.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Yeah, plus 9. So
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
I'm picturing the chain guy holding a box and the cat's trying to trip him.
Yeah. Just weaving in and out of its legs.
I generally picture the spiritual kitten doing like a bunny kick.
oh yeah,
It
it would
just
be.
latches on
Yep.
and does the bunny
That's
kick
exactly
with its
what
back
it's
legs. That's how the spiritual kitten attacks. Just for visual reference in my head.
I like that.
4 points of damage.
4 points of damage.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, 4 plus 9. So 13 points of damage.
What I couldn't hear is
Ouch.
Okay, and then I'm gonna
Give it a mace.
give it a mace.
All right.
It's a mace. No.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. It is amazing.
Just be aware.
It is.
No
I know.
flameo.
I know. I'm separating the damage still. 24.
Yeah, that'll just that'll push his AC.
So that's 10.
10 damage. Okay.
And I've got movement. What's my distance to the target? I'm engaged with it. Right?
You are engaged
We're
with
picking
this
out
particular
middens.
target.
Yeah.
You were in the corner, the top left corner, and it is basically got you pegged into the corner right now.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna have to stay there.
You could
Okay.
kind of climb over the table, but it would definitely have an attack of
Okay.
opportunity.
But I'll stay.
Or you could climb over the unused cot. That
I'll
is too-
stay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna provoke.
Okay, Stella,
We
you're
need to get
upstairs.
this man some teleportation.
What you doing?
I could have. Some.
So the hole that Arterar blew in the floor,
Yep.
how big is that?
Oh, it's
40. It's 10 across.
Yeah, it's like a 10-foot.
Big enough for you to fly through.
I'm going to use part of my movement to hop onto Nemrak's back.
Yep.
Oh, never
I'm going to use my action
Sorry.
to cast invisibility on the two of us
Okay.
Nice.
and have him dive through that hole so I join the others down below.
Perfect. Yeah, you do so, and as you jump through the hole, you see that there is in fact a chain-like creature, like the one that you had seen directly below this hole. And as you jump down, I'm going to make a dex. I'm going to do this.
How?
I'm sure Nemrak is used to jumping on things
Yeah. Nope.
with his claws.
Crash directly into this chain-wielding creature. And for the sake of for this, we're going to say that it takes a good 8 points of damage from a large hound dog, hellhound,
Ain't nothing but a hound dog.
crashing into it. However, because you've caused
Falling
damage,
through the
It
floor.
is an attack, so the invisibility's gone. Yeah, I get it.
invisibility is gone. You are.
That prevented us from getting an attack of opportunity on the way down.
What's that?
Yeah, it prevented us from getting the
Prevent
attacks of
the
opportunity.
attack.
Teleport,
you guys
teleport.
You guys see the chained creature that was attacking Arterar just kind of stumble, and then you see a large hellhound you instantly recognize as Nemrak, with
I'm like,
Stell
"Hey, buddy."
riding it on the back like, "Rah!"
Like the front of some sort of weird novel.
It is. It's like a Brandon Sanderson novel or some shit. I don't know. Stell, anything else? I think that's your. Yeah, it's got-
That's pretty much all I can do.
Hairs popping out, yeah.
that's your turn. So
is my
we can
turn.
move on. He's dead. He's gone. Yorvith.
I'm like, Nemrak.
Still drunk.
You're not grappled.
I am not grappled, so
You are not. It did not re-grapple you last turn.
I'm going to. Which one? I'm going to cast Ray of Frost on whichever one is either closer or in line of sight to me.
Yeah, there's one right there that's been like trying to wrap you up in its chains.
All right, I'm going to cast Ray of Frost on him.
Cool. That's number 2 for reference.
Number
Number
2.
2.
That's Will Riker.
Number 1.
7.
Oh, that's Jordan
You're my
Forge.
number 1. Oh.
Data.
Yeah, Data is technically
Data would be
number.
the next one.
Yeah, he would, right?
Yeah.
Worf at one point,
At
right?
one point. Yeah.
17.
Oh, I love Worf.
17 will hit.
Especially in the Deep Space
No.
Nine
Mm.
when he switches colors.
3 D8.
It goes from
D8.
it goes from being security to command.
Oh, that kind of color.
Yeah.
Not skin tone.
No.
I was like,
I made a red shirt joke today to Holly, but then I had to explain it to her.
Well, now she knows. Good knowledge is power.
Good job, Holly.
knowing is half the battle. Go, Joe.
G.I. Joe.
22 cold.
The more you
22. Yeah, cold
know.
damage.
The more
Okay.
you know.
The Moro, you know?
Yeah, you need to do that.
Tomorrow, you know, yes.
For a Ray of Frost.
Uh-huh.
Instead of like the little
how
stars,
far
just a
away is he?
fireball.
Right. Yeah,
exactly.
You're 7 feet-ish.
Okay. And
You can get to him.
I'm gonna go over and
Yeah.
stabby stab.
Stab. Now, you've already cast Ray of Frost. Is that a cantrip?
Yes.
All right. So you have one attack.
And I'm gonna go attack the bastard.
Get that bastard.
24 to hit.
I mean, yeah.
Sweet. 1d8.
You're my
plus
number
Give
one.
him the double whammy, kid. 5.
Oh.
Oh, sweet. 8.
You need
Plus
cold
5
separately.
Plus 1d6. 2 gold cold damage and
Oh, hang on. 2 cold damage.
and 13
Pokey pokey.
Slashing.
slash damage.
Got it. Yeah, he's looking pretty rough.
Wait, Patrick, you're an EK, right?
Yes.
Because he casts his cantrip.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
One attack.
Yep.
My
Like he does.
I know some Eldritch Knights that I like.
All right.
I know.
Good.
Try and get that.
Moro.
Go.
Is there one relatively close to me?
Yeah, there's a guy that's kind of interacting with Anaksun.
Cool. Can I cast poison spray at his ass?
You most certainly can.
Sweet.
At his ass?
Yep.
My
I mean,
ass.
you can cast it wherever the hell you want.
At his
Adam, but-
ass.
It's right where we need to.
Okay.
That is
Can we not spray my ass?
It's
a
kind of rude to get poison spray in your ass.
You need
Yeah.
you hit for poison spray?
Gotta see a cleric about that.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh,
Okay.
wait, no, Constitution saving throw.
I'm
sorry.
sure there's a spell.
Okay.
Okay. Damage.
Kick him with your toe, Moro. Doing one big giant hoof-like toe.
Ooh. 27.
Cool. Make a perception check while you're at it.
What's good talking about?
I am muttering the Japanese things that are on the
Nice.
wind fan of Kyushu.
14.
14. Cool. So you reach out your hand and you point in a very Matt Mercer meme-like sort of way.
Yeah.
And a little puff of poisonous cloud just appears. You see that this demon just.
You get what he likes. You get what he likes.
He likes it.
Mikey.
Mikey.
Quicken spell chill touch.
Okay.
I'm gonna just try all the things.
Sure. Go ahead.
Let me just spell attack. Great. 19.
Oh, I need you to roll a d20 for me as well.
Oh boy.
Let me math.
Butterflies.
Or I'll roll it for you then.
32 again to hit.
32. Cool.
And I'm rolling a what?
A d20 twice.
7 and 11.
Okay. 7-11. Thank you.
Oh,
Come again.
thank heaven.
So a 32 will hit.
Eight. 11 points of
Cold.
necrotic.
It's chill touch. Right?
Yes,
Oh,
it's chill
it's
touch, but it's
necrotic
necrotic
damage,
damage. Because
Okay.
that shit makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
right.
also said. It also says chill touch, but it's ranged.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because it makes all the sense.
Chilling how they fucking
Because we need to keep iconic spell names, but they don't necessarily have to do what iconic spells do.
Nope.
But still, 5e, yay, we like it.
Then you can Netflix and chill touch.
Sounds like a fun evening. Ivy,
That wasn't what I wanted to do at all.
You are up. Ivy.
Ivy is going to march into the room and proclaim, "Who the shock is looking for the son of a Rishkagal?"
All right.
The dead guy.
You look, there's a dead, large horned demon on the floor, devilish looking thing on the floor.
That one.
And all of the chain
They're all like him.
wielding guys. Yeah, none of them save. They all look at you, and then look at Moritar, and then look at you,
Hi.
and then look at Moritar, and then look at you.
They're smart.
Not so much.
I can tell they're smart.
So they're confused, which will affect their next round. Anything else after stomping in and
Yes.
shooting a shock?
How hurt does everybody look to be?
Ow.
Moritar's hurt.
I'm owie.
Moro is yeah, pretty ouchy.
I might bloody state again.
I've got some little purplish stuff dripping down a little bit. Not pretty.
The real
Alright.
Moro would just
So-
fireball the place. Just saying.
Except that
Ivy is going to use Mass Cure Wounds.
Okay.
I'm going to try and position it so it hits as many of us as possible.
What's the range? What's the distance on it again?
A
Remind me.
30-foot radius sphere centered on a point of my choice within range.
Yeah, you're pretty sure that if you target it just off center of the room, a little bit closer to the door, that you can get everybody except for Arterar.
All right. I'm going to do that. And that is
Actually, no, it's 30 foot. You get R2.
Okay.
It's not that big of a room.
I can choose up to 6 creatures in that point. It's going to be everybody but the Hellhound.
Yup.
Hellhound's not hurt. Neither am I.
Well,
you're getting it anyways.
You're getting it anyway. Okay.
Too bad.
Going to be 3d8 plus my spellcasting modifier for everybody.
Nice.
Everybody.
Everybody, 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 everybody.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Everybody? Are you sure it was everybody?
It was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Plus.
I was doing taekwondo.
Take a taekwondo. If people mess with you, I'll kick them with my toe.
I was doing ninjutsu.
Okay, since it's not a spell attack, it's just my charisma bonus, right?
That is correct.
Yep.
5.
Oh, the mathing.
Math is great. The only downside to this
You're my
game.
number one.
Everybody gets back 22 health points.
Man, like the track of how many times I've like
Yeah, right.
this time. At least I'm not dying all the time though.
All right. So mass cure wounds. That is your.
Dying all the time,
That is your
dying.
action. You use your movement. Do you have a bonus you would like to use?
A bonus.
Oh, well, we got a
Be a
bonus.
freaking bonus.
Throw me a freaking bonus.
I've never been
Bonus
over
here.
100 this long before.
Yes, I'm going to cast Hex on the
Oh, snap.
nearest chain target.
Being in the doorway, we'll say number 1.
Number 1.
Will Riker is the closest.
Number 1.
Had previously been engaged
Shut
with
up, Wesley.
Onaksun.
He's engaged.
Yeah,
Oh, but
I
you
broke
just
it
met.
off.
You can't marry someone you just met.
He was trying to put those ball and chains on me.
There's a
Hey!
rule there.
Says every parent in every Disney movie.
Yeah.
Right?
Right?
All right. So you
Disney
hex
just bought
number
Sony.
1.
Or
Yes. Number 1 is hexed.
20th Century Fox.
What
There's a lot of talk about how now aliens are princesses.
what what ability check would you like to give them disadvantage on?
aliens. Princesses.
No.
The alien queen.
I'm going to say
Change.
See what else
that is a good question.
It's checks, so it's probably not really helpful in any case.
I'm going to just say dexterity.
Dexterity check. Okay, cool. Onaksun, you're up.
Onyx now.
Am I grappled?
You.
I'm in a swirling vortex.
You're surrounded by chains, but you are not grappled by chains.
Nice.
That's
That did not take very long.
Nope.
For someone
horrifying.
No, I'm magical.
It's magical. It's auto magical.
It is.
Can
Because it's
I
Disney.
Exactly.
hack
Yep.
through the chains and hit the target, or do I?
You can certainly try.
Or would I feel I would need to?
The chains are menacingly swirling around you. You get the sense they may lash out if you were to give them the opportunity.
Good thing I don't.
Because you're gonna.
Yep.
God, you gotta you and your freaking magic swords.
Yeah, magic swords.
Your
Yeah.
Sailor Moon swords.
Hey, hey, space sword.
Space swords.
Space
I
sword.
will do that. My space swords
Yeah.
With my space sword.
Hey. Pop right behind him. The one that's swirly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will forego my third bonus action attack in order to cast Hex.
Okay. You,
Oh,
you
all of the
hex
hexing
the hex
everywhere.
target. It is.
It's double hex.
hexed. And what would you like to add
It
as
is
your
so
penalty?
hexed right now.
It is
It's
vexed.
super hexed.
Con.
Con.
Are there even any skills with that?
No.
Strength.
Strength. Strength it is. So strength and con.
Strength the dex.
19 on the dice. That's a crit.
Hey! Onyx now.
Going down.
Can I borrow those 2 dice again?
Okay.
It's on like Donkey Kong.
All right, gold. And, there's only a 1. 7 plus 7 is 14 regular.
14 regular damage.
And 5 cold.
Got the cold.
Oh, and the extra
1d6 for hex.
necrotic is 3. I don't need those.
It is ouchie.
Attack number 2.
Number 1.
12 plus 12 is 24.
To hit? Yeah.
Okay.
Just a bit outside.
2, 7, 8, 9, 10 regular. Oops.
10 regular.
4 necrotic.
4 necrotic.
7 cold.
Got it. It's
And
looking rough.
Last attack.
Kill it.
Kill it dead.
16,
Kill it, Anaksun, kill it.
28 to hit.
Yeah, I mean, you just barely graze it.
Just
to
the tip.
28.
But all ones on the dice.
All ones on the dice.
So
That's
8
okay. It
regular.
had 4 hit points.
8 regular.
And then 1 and 1. Cold and necrotic.
1 and 1. Ouch. All right. Brings up its turn. And it is fucking pissed.
I'm just gonna like lean in and whisper, "I'm right here, motherfucker." Like my best Matthew McConaughey voice.
You look at this demon that you this devil, excuse me, that you just attacked, and its form fades as you attack it, and it looks all of a sudden you see the shape of your mother in it. And as you strike that last attack, you wince back a little bit because you realize you're now attacking your mother. I need you to go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm gonna reroll that. Indomitable. Slightly better. 14.
14. You are horrified that you just attacked your mother.
Oh my
As you're
god!
feeling this fear, this pain, the chains that are swirling around you. All strike in at you. They all strike in at you.
Oh shit.
I'm right here.
Not with 1.
Yay.
Not with 5.
Yay.
20 is good. 19 is good. And it's going to use its actual attacks. 18 to hit.
Nope.
And a 20 to hit.
Nope. 21.
Next soon. Next soon.
So 2 of the 4 chains swirling on the ground lash out at you and hit you for barely anything. The other 2 chains on the ground are just like, where the fuck
Flailing.
is he? And Mama releases 2 chains at you.
Oh no, your mama's
Only
throwing
one of
chains
them.
at you. That's not cool.
He's not dropping plates on his ass.
I missed my 26 AC from Kogusha.
23
Me too,
points of
man.
damage.
I'm so glad to not have, 12 AC like I had before.
The Yorvith.
Yarvith.
21.
Kill something, will ya?
It's a 22 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And a no to hit. And 4 is 15 points of damage as one of the chains hits, and you are once again grappled.
Am I grappled?
You are not.
Okay.
Actually, it's 2 chains on the ground, not chains from Mama. You look out, and actually no, you don't need to do that. It's a reaction, so it's not doing it. Number 3.
Do, 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 do.
Goes at you.
Get it?
Hits me with your
Yeah.
best shot.
A 16 plus. Yeah, that's a hit.
Don't tempt him. He
Yeah,
likes to
that's
hit
no.
you.
Take 12 points of damage. You are grappled, sir.
Tis butterflesh.
Butterflesh wound. Number 4
Oh,
turns and looks at you.
when I take damage, do I have to make a con check for the hex
You do have to, yeah,
Yeah.
on it, or when I take the damage?
when you take the damage,
21.
you maintain your hex.
Nobody
I don't
does
know
same
what
thing.
the DC is.
No, I think that
Yeah,
I don't think
kitten
I don't
does.
think I have to do that for kitten.
No.
No, it's
It
not.
is not a
I
concentration.
just, that's what I wanted to double check.
Kitten is not a
Kitten's
concentration.
just there.
Interesting.
22 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry, not you.
Yeah.
You.
22
to hit?
will hit. Yep.
And it's a 20.
Nope.
Nope. 21. Take 8 points of damage, and you are grappled by chains.
No.
Now you are grappled. Aurora,
Cool.
you're grappled.
I'm gonna ungrapple that shit.
First thing is you take your 5, 6, 7, 8 points of damage
Okay.
from the chains on you.
Yeah.
Got a creeper in the mouth.
Ungrappling.
You're ungrappling.
Guys.
Degrappling.
Shit, control shit.
Degrapple upside.
And I rolled. Wait, it's a dex, right?
Yep.
15.
Will you break free of the chains?
Great. I'm gonna fuck up the one who is nearest to me.
Yeah, that's number 3.
Number 3. Whack him.
No.
23.
Yeah, that'll just hit.
18 damage.
Break that out for me.
So 5 plus 5 plus 3 plus 5 of bludgeoning.
Okay.
So 2d6 plus 1d8 for my ability as a.
Is the number you gave me all bludgeoning?
Yes.
Okay, what's the number again?
18.
18. Got it.
I'm rolling it just because the fire, but not giving it to
Oh,
you.
hang on.
Feels better to roll it.
Yeah,
He's
right.
not giving it to you.
Nope.
That's
Okay.
sad.
That's sad.
X gonna give it to you.
All right. So
Go and give it to you. You smack it, and then what? You cat it.
I'm going to. I'm gonna wait to cat it. I'm gonna warp it.
Cat it.
Okay.
16.
16. Yeah, that's just gonna hit.
All right. So I'm not gonna roll the fire damage. I'm just gonna roll the.
Probably not needed.
So that is a 6 plus 5, 12 bludgeoning damage.
12. It takes the 12.
Great. And the
It says-
cat.
And it says, "Thank you, sir. May I have another?"
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
And the cat.
Yep.
Let me see your war face.
Ah, you are a pussy. I said, "Show me your war face." Sorry.
That's 11 to hit.
Nope.
You don't scare me. Work on it.
The cat does my favorite internet thing of all times. It leaps out and just
Oh, cat fail.
Yeah.
falls
yep,
short.
Yep. Yep.
Cat fails.
Cat fails. Stell.
I did that the other day.
That's why the cat goes last.
Hit him with the loop.
All right.
You already blew it up.
There's who's next to each of them, each of the bad guys.
So as you look around the room, closest to the entrance is Moro floating,
And more not
and then
floating.
Moro not floating.
Yeah.
Then you can see Anaksun surrounded by 2 chain-wielding things. Further into the room is Yorvith with another chain-wielding thing, and then in the back opposite corner is Arterar with a chain-wielding thing. And as you look up, there's a chain-wielding thing in the hole that you just jumped through.
All right. I am going to take a shot at one of the guys next to Kokai.
Okay. I'm gonna roll just to see which one it is.
I'm gonna shoot both of them eventually. So
Okay. For the sake of this, we're gonna call it number 4 as your first target.
okay. So that is a 27 to hit.
27 will hit.
The theater. The theater.
All right, this one is my sneak attack. So
Okay.
Sneaky, sneaky.
It's a dead chain guy in a second.
Does it have a brain? That's my favorite. That's my favorite question.
Did it
26 damage.
Mine is
26 damage?
Yep.
Got it.
Hey, Arthur.
Is that all physical?
That is all physical,
Okay.
all piercing.
Got it.
I am now finally first opportunity ever to have a chance to use Horde Breaker to make a second weapon attack on another creature within 5 feet of the original target.
Yeah, you can go at number 1.
Number 1.
All right, that is a 32 to hit.
I mean, it'll just graze it. Yeah.
Success kid.
All right, and that is
Yeah.
Oh,
12 damage on him.
12 damage.
I regret saying that.
And then I can use my second shot, or third shot, really, but second attack
Yeah.
to hit the same guy again.
Please tell me again how
1 or 4.
32 does not split.
Which one looks more damaged?
Number 1.
I'm going to shoot number 1.
Okay.
Okay, that is a 22 to hit.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And that is 13 more damage on him.
Yeah. The arrow just shreds right through his forehead.
Like
And it just-
totally shreds.
Rips the scalp right off.
Oh.
As you see the tentacles wither up back into its face,
Just,
and it looks
just a little off the top.
as
Does
it
it-
falls backwards.
Does it look like the banana?
It goes from looking like the banana. It goes from looking like the banana to looking like a human being as it hits the ground.
I'm not looking at the banana.
All right, and then as my bonus action, I'm going to jump off, or as my movement, I'm going to jump off of Nemrak, and I'm going to hide underneath him.
Okay, you basically hide under this gigantic hellhound that's just looking
I
around,
love him.
like, protecting you.
He is such a good boy.
Many.
And that is a 25 on the stealth roll.
Where the hell did you go?
On a stealth roll.
All right. He's dead. He's gone. Yorvith. Son of a bitch is still standing in front of you.
I'm gonna cast chill touch on him.
Actually, first you're going to take your 2d6 of chain damage.
Right.
So that is 9 points of damage. You can try to break the chains if you would like.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to break free.
You're the breaker of chains.
You're not close to your halfway, are you?
I'm figuring I had to have learned that trick from Smelly Elf.
Hey, we're not
Get
a
3 shots off in a round.
Oh,
Something's
smells.
gonna happen.
Kill yours.
I'm gonna try to break free then.
Break those chains. Next roll.
Again.
Break free, break from
16.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't even plus it. You got it on the roll. You break free of the chains. As you break free, 4 chains erupt around you. And
Oh,
just
shit.
swirling in this crazy tentacle-like octopus, hentai-like craziness of chains.
Octopussy.
Dr. Octopus.
Okay. And the one that
Japanese tentacle porn.
You've got chain tentacle porn going on around you right now.
No.
Some weird Cthulhu shit.
So is it number 2 who's
You are being attacked by number 2. That is correct.
okay? I'm gonna cast chill touch
At number 2,
at number 2.
you've got it, dude.
Frozen poop.
Frozen poop.
Poo nugget.
Oops, that was a 9 plus 8 is
17.
17 will hit.
Okay, 3 guy of necrotic.
You need another D8.
Like a D8, like a D.
Yeah, I borrow 8d8. You can have a cool one.
That's what I need to do. Keep rolling. Some of them twice.
Hey, you rolled max too.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, beat
8, 6, 17 of necrotic.
17 necrotic. Takes it.
He takes it.
He takes that frozen poo.
Ew.
Ew. Dead poople.
Anything else?
And I'm just gonna slash it.
Just make sure Nemrak doesn't eat the frozen
Yes.
food.
When they use
19
my
to hit?
time.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
1d8.
That'll hit an AC of 16.
26.
Sorry, it's my Kaya dice. I forget to use.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's
oh, Kaya. There we go.
3, 8 slashing, and
Killstorm.
4 cold.
All right, give me that again. Sorry.
It
Just
was
How
8
long
slashing
was that?
8 slashing
and 4 cold.
and 4 cold.
All right.
Apologize.
Your turn is up. Mortar, you're up.
Hello.
Hey,
Who is the closest? How far away is the closest one?
Well, the closest one is right near you, but is dead.
Okay, the closest one that's not dead.
Is
Closest
standing right
available
next to Kokai, Anaksun. So about between 10 and 15 feet away.
Okay, all right. Okay, just checking. I'm going to cast Chill Touch on that one.
Sure. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Sure,
Number
I
4.
just need to find my dice. There we go. All good.
Just a heads up. It's 11.
Yes.
23 to hit.
23 will hit.
1, 2, 3,
Little.
Tickling
10. 10 points of damage.
10 damage. Got it. All right.
Can I do it? Can I do it again? Can I quicken spell and do it again?
Sure. As long as you're spending the sorcerer points and
I
rolling
am.
the 20s on every roll.
I am. 25 to hit.
25 will hit. Can you roll another d20 for me?
19.
Okay, thank you.
Not a 1, sadly.
Waiting for it.
I summon butterflies. Ooh. So it's 12.
The fact that out of 100 you got the butterflies twice.
No, 17 points of
I
damage.
want to get the one where he turns people colored.
Yeah, that was the best.
No, that was the worst.
All right, Ivy, you are up.
All
It
right.
want to be people colored.
Okay. Is the one I hexed still up?
The one you hexed is dead.
All right. I'm moving my hex to the next nearest one that's alive.
That will be chain. That'll be chain guy number 4.
Yes.
Chinga!
And I am going to use Eldritch Blast,
Nice.
Okay.
which at my level would be 3 beams.
Yep.
All right.
What kind of bot are you?
That's
Could be a jack of all trades.
13s is probably not going to hit.
13s will not hit.
Demon
All
spawn.
right. Number 2. 21.
21 will hit.
That's a D10. That's 8 force damage
Plus your hex.
plus 1d6 necrotic. So that'll be another 3 for necrotic,
It drops.
Drop it like it's
right? And I have one more beam that I can target to another one.
That is correct. Number 2 is the closest to you.
Okay, number 2 is
Yeah. Engaged with Yorvith. It's got a very nice ring on.
I was gonna say, like, I already got
He's
the
met
one
the
that-
parents.
Yeah.
Damn.
Not afraid of spiders.
Not afraid of spiders.
Okay.
Over here.
Okay, that's a natural 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah.
1d10 times 2 plus. Oh, you're not a warlock. You're a bard, so you don't have that.
Yeah. I'm a bard, so okay, I rolled a 10
For
the
damage.
Bards can do.
Splat.
So that's another one down.
As well.
It's dead.
He's a dude.
It's
dead.
It's
dead.
dead, Mario.
It's a me. Dead demon.
All right. And
All right.
All right.
other than that, Ivy's turn is done. She just kind of winks at Moro like, "We look good doing this."
It's hard to argue with that.
I'll give you that for flavor. You look over and in your own voice, you hear
It's weird when you hear your
clone
own voice, right?
say, "We look good doing this," and just destroys another of the chain guys. You see the Eldritch
I
Blast
can't argue with that.
rip through the torso, and the chains just dissipate in a human form, falls to the ground.
I have to say, it's a little creepy. Just a little creepy.
What's creepy? Two of me's?
Onyxun.
No.
Go Onyxun.
That's not creepy. It's amazing.
I am grappled.
You are no, the thing that had you grappled is dead.
I am not grappled. So
The only person that could potentially be grappled right now is Arterar.
how many enemies?
There is a chain guy currently
Wrapped around me.
wrapped around Arterar.
I will hex that one, and I will
You transfer your hex to
move
number
over
3.
and attack that. Is the transfer of the hex a bonus, or is that free?
I
Yeah,
believe
it's a
it's
bonus
a bonus action.
Bonus. Okay.
Otherwise, I would have inspired someone.
1, 2, 6.
Will hit.
Huzzah. All right. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 slash.
11 slashing. Yep.
8 cold.
8 cold.
4 necro.
4 necro. It's looking really, really bad.
Get up. Another 26.
26 will hit.
Kill it.
And
He's gonna kill it dead.
13.
13.
Regular. 6 necro. 5
Uh-huh.
cold.
Cool. Cool. You hack at it and you just cut the guts out and they just spill out.
Eviscerate.
And as they do, you see it just vomit blood from out of its tentacle-like face, and then they just shrivel up and fall off, almost like an ashen like dust. And then you see the sort of the leathery look of their face just melt away to a human skin as it falls to the ground.
They're all humans. They're all humans?
Yeah, do these count as?
How many of them were my kills?
I thought you killed one of
I
them.
think I killed one. 700.
I'm pretty sure I yelled, "It's a human!"
737.
And that should be it for my turn.
That should be it for your turn. As you look around the room, there are the corpses of 4 humans and 1 large horned devil creature.
Okay.
I thought we were going to get sleep before we left, but that's not happening. What do we do? Do we get out of here?
Did the one above us leave?
Which one above you?
You
You
said,
said
there
there
was
was one in the
The
area.
only one that was aware of the one above was Stell.
Okay.
Stell, are you looking?
Yes.
It's gone.
What do we do, guys? I don't know that we can hang out here.
Especially since there's a gigantic hole in the ceiling here.
You still
What?
smell the charred wood.
Smells good.
I mean, it's only
Like the
been 18
explosion.
seconds since you burnt the
This
shit out of the
is
room.
one of my favorite smells. Burning human, burning wood.
Well, I know I might like to be gone when my boss gets here.
That's fair. That is fair. What happened here? I don't know. Half of the place is gone.
Why are you blue? Says the boss.
Is
I'm
Morph in here
really
again?
blue because the whole building is destroyed.
All right. You look at each other, confused, compuzzled
Compuzzled? Huh.
by the events of the evening. And that is where we will leave it for tonight because
Great.
it is 11:30. And as
And I'm
much as I'd like to
sleepy.
put you guys somewhere else tonight,
Yeah.
I am nodding off.
I am seriously falling asleep.
Yeah, me too.
Yep.
I was gonna say, should we just go to sanctuary? But
I mean, you most certainly can try.
No, we should just go to Saran.
Or you should just close it here.
And we'll decide in 2 weeks.
Pick up next time.
And in 2 weeks, we'll pick up from here. You guys can RP conversations you might have so that we are ready to go with action at the start of next session. Tonight was a little long. We had to introduce our guest character. Don, thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
I had a blast.
Yay.
And
Is that a warlock joke?
Hey!
it's a bard
I
lock.
had an eldritch blast.
I have an eldritch blast. That was fun. Bye, internet.
Not really a warlock.
Good night, everybody. Stay neutral.
Hey, stay neutral, my friends.
To get a couple of warlock spells.
Yeah, they get a lot
Stay
of.
net neutral, everybody.
Hey, so if you liked what you saw tonight, we'll be back in 2 weeks. Have a happy holiday season. We'll catch you next time. And I'm going to hit the red button.